The Heroes of Greyhawk is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
In our last session, the party continued their dangerous expedition through the dank catacombs beneath the Deeg Manor. Having put down 3 mad cultists, the Golden Shears and Luarn the Fox were enveloped in a funeral shroud of magical darkness. Worse yet, a soaking, wet, necrotic entity attached itself to Luarn's leg and began to feed. Struggling in the darkness, the party attacked the hitchhiker, exacerbating Luarn's injuries, but eventually pulling it from their companion as Luarn dropped to the ground unconscious. Xanthi quickly revived him with her healing magic while Desmond dealt a killing blow, causing the magical darkness to fade. The party pressed on with a faint glimmer of hope that they might find their quarry. Philodren Karst, a person of considerable interest, I would say. Yeah, I think it's important here also to point out that while Luarn and the Golden Shears share in their objective, namely finding Karst, the motivations that they have for tracking him down are quite different. Luarn came out of his, 2-week retirement? Concerned about his old friend's welfare. The rest of his heist companions having also disappeared. The Shears, however, seek to gather some information, perhaps gather Karst himself and exchange Karst and or his knowledge of the Eye of Twilight for the life of Desmond's brother Jack. Significant motivation, a motivation that carried you from the backwaters of Nulb through a magical portal to the city of Verbalbank, back to Desmond's old stomping grounds. Unfinished business and a sense of urgency. Yet for now, the interest of Luarn the Fox and the Golden Shears remain aligned. Only the dungeon, its traps, and monstrous residents between them and their goal. Surprisingly, the party exercised a considerable amount of constraint, avoiding rooms with evil auras, using SOPs to skulk silently through the darkness. Dude, I was really impressed. And checking for traps like real Dungeons and Dragons rogues. What? What is happening? I feel like Luarn is rubbing off on you guys.
Bad influence.
In the good way. Indeed, their caution and skill carried them past a number of great opportunities for a TPK, as well as an illusory Hall of Thorns, no relation, and into a storeroom where they put down a troll before unleashing a massive horde of zombies that quickly surrounded Desmond and Xanthi, while Nori was wrangling her undead son? Pal? I don't know.
Pet?
Creepy. Nibis 2. And Luarn was investigating a secret door left ajar. The zombies flooded in, but were no match for Xanthi's wood chipper-like spirit guardian murder fairies with an unhealthy hunger for undead flesh, apparently. And my friends... Yeah, exactly. My friends, as we return to this game, you find yourselves, well, at least Xanthi and Desmond, covered in gore as you stand in the relative silence. The horde of zombies laying at your feet. The sound of the moaning zombie ally, and maybe the rapid heartbeat in your chest, the only thing that really provides you with any sort of auditory cues, at least for the moment. You have a sense of calm before whatever storm lies ahead. Luarn is busy investigating the secret door that was somehow conveniently left open. I don't know. While the rest of the Golden Shears stand in the storeroom with a moment of, I was about to say privacy, but I've never said it that way before. Privacy. Privacy. We'll go with privacy. Seems like something Shiv would say. So my friends, Golden Shears, what would you like to do?
Xanthi's gonna prestidigitation off the gore that is covering her body.
Who keeps that many zombies locked up in a room anyways?
I'm not sure, but so gross. Ugh.
Do you think that means we're getting closer?
Do you think we're actually going to find Philodren or dig?
I mean,
What do we do once we do, though?
Yeah, we should
have to
probably
bring
talk
him-
about that.
We have to save your brother, Des, right?
Right.
Isn't that what we're doing this for?
I mean, that
I'm
guy's
just
pretty bad news, though, right? Like,
Well,
if he's not just going to like have a friendly talk with him, yes?
that's what was starting to get to me is I'm thinking that he's gonna want Karst himself.
Luarn is not going to let us take Karst to his death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
kind of
it's-
missed how he got in here and what his motivations versus ours was. Obviously, I told you that I heard that Karst was responsible for some shenanigans at the Abbey, and we were trying to grab him and sort of bag him and gag him and shoot him off. But if we've got a conflict here, we may need a plan.
I think Luarn was involved with that same heist.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of business partners / friends from what he said.
Yeah, he wanted to find out that if he was still alive and, because they're friends. So, like, it seems like it was working out that, he wanted to find him and we wanted to find him but
We've gotten this far.
ultimately,
together.
what happens if we find him?
It doesn't. I don't want to just sell someone to this guy. You know what I mean?
It's either this guy or your brother.
Yeah,
There
we're in a
shouldn't even
bad
be a question.
we're in a bad position. We don't have a good choice either way. We don't want to work for this guy. We don't want to do what he wants us to do. He's just a horrible person, but I mean, what is this the means to the ends that we're looking for? I mean, it's up to you, Des.
Luarn did say that Philodren is different now. Didn't he look at the painting? And has that 10,000 yard stare. Maybe he's not the same. Maybe he's going to be kind of malleable.
No?
I guess I was kind of thinking that if I met the guy and he's kind of an asshole.
It would be so convenient if he went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Be really,
Right.
really
Or if he is just like
convenient.
not a great guy. But if he's just some regular guy.
Of course, if he's running with Lauren, I mean, our guy might want both of them, to be honest.
He only asked for one of them, though. I like
True.
Lauren. I don't want to sentence him to anything terrible.
But
Right.
like, so the
And-
Zelroth guy, he's like a bad guy, right? So, I mean, there has to be like bad guys that have the power to bring back somebody from the dead. Maybe we could just like steal Jack's corpse, and then we could find a non-evil person to bring him back.
This guy knows that you're, what you are.
Yeah, he tried to blackmail me before, Zelroth.
If we double cross him, who knows what's going to happen?
There's
Well-
also a reasonable chance he's watching us as we're down here doing this.
Very
All
likely.
the way down here.
I
There's
mean,
another chance that even if we give him, Philodren, that he'll continue to blackmail me.
Or all of us. Really.
that's true.
Yes. I'm gonna message Nori. We should just kill Zelroth.
I couldn't agree more. I'll do that in my head.
Okay.
Well, I'll just put it this way. I want my brother back, but I don't really want to kill people to get him back.
Well, it seems like that is your
Or
choice
condemn
that you
anyone.
have to make.
There's got to be people in this stupid Greyhawk that know how to do magic spells. Like, no one can lift curses, and nobody can, like, knows any kind of resurrection magic. I just don't understand.
Well, I mean, we didn't really have a chance to ask anyone. We just kind of found
We
ourselves
leaped.
and
We leaped.
Leaped. We leaped
Yeah,
after you
that
did.
was kind
Just
of my
saying.
fault. I didn't. Well, if I didn't leap, then we wouldn't have known who that was. But
We still would have been in trouble where we were. So it was a hole worth going down.
So Des, are you saying you don't want to do what needs to be done to save your brother?
I don't know.
There's not really any guarantee that
There's no good answer. Yeah.
he'll
Well,
make
and-
good on it.
And, you know, this guy is kind of the worst. Like,
Yeah.
who's to say he's even going to follow through with it?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, our first hurdle is to get the Loarn situation underhand.
Well,
Well-
I guess it would be to see what kind of state that Philodren is in. Because maybe he's a zombie as well.
Yeah, we still got to find him and get out of here alive. That's not a guarantee that we're there.
Truth. Okay, so we are no closer to deciding what we need to do. This was a good meeting, you guys.
But we've talked
Classic
about it, so
Golden
Yeah.
Shears shit
Right.
going on here.
we had a meeting about a meeting. That's important. We'll have to schedule another one.
Okay.
Lauren, as you are investigating the door, you can tell that it descends into darkness. You can smell a faint wafting of sulfur, a bit of, not a breeze, but you can feel airflow coming from the depths of whatever dark location lies beyond, and you can hear your companions speaking in hushed tones in the storeroom. Not quite able to make out what they're saying.
I'm probably focused on trying to see if I can hear anything down this tunnel first, because this seems like our only lead as far as a way forward. I'm listening, I'm smelling, trying to see if I can see anything.
Give me a
I can
perception
just-
check,
Perception
please.
check. And I've got the goggles on right now.
Okay.
Magic,
Which give
so,
you some visibility in the dark.
60-foot dark vision, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a perception check of 21.
Okay. That's really good. As you gaze down this dark corridor, you can see that the grays of the dark vision don't give you a whole lot to work with, unfortunately. It does seem to open after 10 to 15 feet into a broader corridor, as if there's a little bit of a bottleneck perhaps in this initial narrow passage, which is maybe about 2 to 3 feet in width. But about 10 feet into the darkness, you can just tell with your dark vision that it opens up, and it looks as though there might be some additional crates along one of the walls, maybe additional storage, things that are being stored down here.
And do I hear anything? Can't hear anything.
There is a susurrus element to the chamber itself, whether it's the echo of your heartbeat in your own head playing tricks on you, or perhaps a whisper, just barely audible but indecipherable, that floats upon that sulfur-laden air. It's unclear where the source of it is, but there is a bit of a dreadful, rhythmic whisper.
Having experienced what we just experienced, Lauren's thinking it's not in his head or his heart. That is something else. So I'm gonna go. Once I've got everything, all the information I can glean, I'm gonna go back to my companions.
All right, as the shears are finishing up your little Heroes of Greyhawk huddle.
Hey guys, what you talking about?
We were talking about how much it would behoove us to have Nibis 2 go in first.
Well, there's definitely something down there. It smells not like anything I've ever smelled before, and there's a vibe. There's a bad vibe down there, so we're probably getting closer to where we need to be.
I can't imagine anything smelling worse than these rooms back here.
Hey, stick your head in there.
Okay. You know, I only have so long before these fairies disappear again.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Alright.
Let's charge in there, I guess, right?
I mean, what else we got left to do?
I pressed the digitation Nimbus so that he looks his best before going into danger.
Mama approves.
Straighten his head a little bit.
Yes. Get the hair, whatever's left of it, right?
Clean that
The poop out of his
defecation
neck.
mess that's come out of the hole in his neck.
The full
Get his
drop-ins.
breath out of his throat.
Get all that
He's
off
got a
of
stray
there.
nose here.
Yes, he does.
Oh no,
He's
that's
got
Yes, he
several, I
does.
think.
cartilage. No, God.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a here.
So you gather yourselves together for what lies ahead, and you're obviously sending Nibis in first, it sounds like.
Hmm.
The rest of you piling in
Looking his
behind.
best.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Nimbus the
turn.
Brave. Nimbus 2 the Brave.
Yeah, I turned to Nori. So that's what we call a tunnel rat in the biz.
tunnel rat.
That's
Okay.
what he's doing.
He's rooting it out.
That's right.
Rooting out the evil.
Do you really have rats that you send down tunnels?
It's really, I mean, well, some of us do, but it's really just a phrase, turn of phrase.
We're learning a lot from you, Lauren. Tunnel rat. SOP. Whip
I try.
usage.
I try.
Very nice.
We're
Yeah,
just on the wrist.
I imagine so.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the dogs out. I'm kidding.
Okay, well,
Hey.
I'll send Nibis down first. Nibis 2,
Okay.
the tunnel rat, I guess.
Has a job now.
All right, so
They grow
you
so
watch as Nibis disappears into the darkness.
Try to kick some little feet.
Actually, a little sad right now.
Disappears. Is anybody going to follow behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Des will go in behind him and
Okay.
check this. He's got the lantern going.
Okay. You're going
You're
to
gonna
shine the
go in.
lantern in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like real low. He's
Okay.
gonna have a lot of it covered, so it's
Covered.
only shining like, not too far ahead of him,
Got you.
mostly
Okay.
at the ground.
All right. So you take the first steps into this narrow corridor, and it's the kind of narrow passage where you're sort of like maybe going sideways a little bit to sneak through it. Nori not so much, because Nori's a smaller stature than the rest of you. But one by one, you make your way into this space, and it does indeed open up. You can see Nibis is just kind of standing there, Desmond, as you get into the space, and you can see that it is a long, broad hallway. Indeed, it does have what appear to be crates stacked along one of the walls. There is a bit of rubble at the far end, and then it looks as though the passage takes a turn to the west.
Okay, he'll move up so that people can start coming through.
Okay.
Checking for traps.
Well, Nibis hasn't set anything off yet, but
Okay, yeah, let's just walk where he's walked.
Shouldn't be hard to keep up.
Nimbus gets down to about here and just sort of stands as if almost waiting for some sort of additional commands as each of you slips through the passage and into this space.
Des is going to kind of just peek over his shoulder, see if he can see what's around the corner.
To the west?
Yeah.
All right, so a couple things. As you're shining, we'll say you can you're shining your light about 20 feet or so to be cautious. You can see that this hall goes about 20 feet into darkness, continues beyond that, but you can also see that there is what appears to be a broken wall that continues to the south. This room appears to be some sort of like an additional larder. Again, you don't know at this point if you're beneath the Deeg Manor or an adjacent estate. You've been turned around in this labyrinthine dungeon complex, which has been part ritualistic chamber, part honorific for fallen family members, perhaps, part storehouse, cellar, and definitely a meeting spot for some evil people.
Can I check the ground? Are there any tracks?
Yes,
like
there are tracks
in the
all through
dust
here, and
leading-
there appear to be many tracks.
Are they mostly going down that corridor or down the little broken
They seem to be going
wall?
mainly to the west, down the hall, and you can see along the walls of this western corridor that there are racks that contain weapons.
Hmm. Well, all the tracks seem to go to the west here, but it looks like there's another way to go too.
Nori would like to sniff the air, get closer to the south
Okay.
passage. Maybe to determine if there's more of a stench coming from down there or if it is the same everywhere.
Give me a perception check, Nori, as you join Desmond at the south end, sniffing
20.
the air.
Dirty.
You pick up very similar to what Loarn had picked up earlier, except stronger, the scent of sulfur. The scent of maybe incense trying to perhaps mask it, but it's distinct. Perhaps the odor of decaying flesh. Kind of a sickly cocktail of aromas. Good band name.
Des is going to do a quick check for traps down this western passageway.
Okay. Tell me how you're checking for traps and give me an investigation check.
He's kind of using the lantern to kind of shine in all the typical areas. He's thinking there could be something like the floor or the walls or, any kind of lines going across the hallway.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me an investigation check, please.
16.
16. Okay. You shine the light, you look about, and it doesn't seem as though you see any particular triggers of any sort of traps at this point. You see a lot of tracks going down the hallway. Hey, damn weirdo, thank you very much for the gift subs. My goodness. Oh, geez. Thank you very much, you guys. We really appreciate that support. Ninja lurk mode activated. Absolutely. You are the lurkiest lurker that I've ever seen in Super Ninja. So I didn't even see you coming. Thanks for being here. Desmond, you see no traps. You see a lot of weapons, racks of weapons. You get the sense as you shine your lantern light that perhaps someone was planning for, because of the stockpiling of weapons, all of the men that you and your party waded through at the earlier stages of this dungeon crawl, that perhaps there was some sort of an attack being planned. Nori, I see that you have moved forward into this chamber.
Yes, I did that.
Okay.
Graphs.
Stealthily.
Roll a stealth check, please. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
Okay, stealth was a 6. Wisdom saving throw.
Oof. Not very stealthy, Nori, I'm afraid.
That's a natural 20. So
Hey-o.
23.
Very cool. I mean,
I
you
just
take
set
what you
off.
can get.
13.
13 as well for me.
Thanks
Dirty
again, damn
20.
weirdo. Okay. I didn't hear everybody. Did anybody get less than a 12?
Oh, this is a wisdom save,
Yep.
everybody. 18. Wow.
18. Okay. I will say this. You can sense there's an energy in the air. It's not just the cocktail of horrible aromas. It's not just the weapons, the increase in the number of tracks that you see in this hallway. It's like there's almost a tangible crackling energy. You can feel something you're on the cusp of something.
That's what
It's
I said, guys.
unsettling.
Vibe.
I
I don't
smell
like vibe.
danger.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Like a bloodhound.
On my...
Yeah, I would say hairs on the back of your neck are staying up, that kind of vibe. You're not like trembling in fear because you all rolled, fantastic wisdom saves, but you get a sense that you probably should be.
We almost maybe just murdered each other.
Possibly. Possibly.
Feels like the air is thick with poor choices.
I couldn't have said it better myself. One of those choices was Nori stepping forward into this chamber here. And Nori, you can see that I'll highlight it here. Right in here, the wall is broken again and continues south, as if there were two false walls that were shattered at some point.
Is shatter out or in?
Just kind of shattered. It's hard to say. Give me an investigation check. We'll let the dice decide what you glean. Alrin, what are you doing, pal?
Loving every moment of this horror show. I'm up on the ceiling, and I'm gonna come down following Nori.
That's a 12 on the investigation.
Okay. All right, so you're on the ceiling and you're kind of lingering
Following
right in
Nori.
that spot. Yep, and Luarn, I would have had you probably move up to investigate the shattered wall. It looks as though, best you can tell, that it was broken with a tool. You can see impact marks on some of the standing stone, as if maybe someone took a sledgehammer or some sort of a bludgeoning tool to break through whatever these walls were.
And can I tell whether they're coming towards me or away from me?
It looks like they broke towards where Nori is standing.
Okay.
Best you can tell.
I let her
Something
know.
got out.
Something was coming towards you. Right? Is that correct? Yeah, the direction
Yeah.
that you're traveling.
That's what you
They broke in.
ascertain.
Yeah. I mean, that looks promising, but we've got footprints to the west.
Maybe this is a back door. Maybe we can get in and surprise them from here.
It's possible.
I don't know. Use your little gnome body to squeeze in there and see what you see.
Okay, don't have to ask me twice. And I zip around and I kind of peek in. I'm not climbing in yet, but
Okay. You can see as
Stick
you
my
just
head in there.
you stick your head around the corner, you can see that it continues to the south, and there is a wall here, and there is what appears to be an iron door right here.
should we
We need to check it
check
out.
for SOP? Oil
Yeah.
it? Check it?
Oil it. We never want to leave doors behind us. Yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go oil it up. And check the locking mechanism.
Okay. So you walk through the space.
I'm on the
and
ceiling.
Make your way to the door.
Yep.
All right. Give me an investigation check, first of all.
Oh, natural 20.
Ooh, very nice. It is most certainly locked.
Okay. Trapped?
And what's that?
Is it trapped or is it a regular lock?
Best you can tell, it doesn't seem to be trapped. The lock on it looks old.
Okay.
Like, not old as in it's an old lock that's deteriorated, old as in it's some sort of a... not ancient. Ancient wouldn't be the right word, but
Old-fashioned.
kind of old-fashioned, but something that is, yeah, something from another time.
Does it look like it's been recently opened? Because I think we're going
Now,
for doors.
with a natural 20, it does not
Yeah.
seem like it has been recently opened.
Okay. I don't know if this is the way we want to go. Simply because nobody's used this in a long time.
Is it an illusion?
I got a natural 20, so I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, that
Do you
was pretty good.
do you touch it?
investigation.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to sort of do that
Yeah.
if I'm going to oil it and stuff.
Chad, don't look at me like that. Yeah, it's not an illusion. There is an iron door right there. You put your hand on it as you're examining it for, to make sure if it's locked or trapped. And yeah, no, don't lick the door.
Can I hear anything through it?
You don't hear anything,
Okay.
but you can smell this. The odor smells stronger here.
Uh-huh.
Another zombie room.
Could be, but the sulfury, dead, fleshy
Incense.
incense, like somebody's trying to cover it up.
How long can zombies just, stay alive?
What's up, Techie?
That's a good question. I figured
Until
indefinitely.
they fall apart, I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, could somebody have made zombies like 100 years ago and then left them here and they'd still be here as a secret cache of zombies?
No, they'd probably fall apart, right?
I mean,
Like
rich
they
people are weird. Maybe they collect zombies.
Guess it depends on the magic. Well, I don't
A
know.
lot of bad magic down here.
This could be a back door, but I don't think they took anybody through here anytime soon recently.
Maybe they're creating an arsenal and just storing them here, possibly, because it does smell.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Does it smell less the way to the west? Make my way out.
You haven't really gone down that way, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But as you go down there, you'd be able to figure the answer to that question, I think, pretty quickly.
Going on the ceiling and doing the same sort of thing, sort of investigating, sniffing, seeing if I can hear anything, seeing if I can see anything.
Okay, give me another investigation check. Xanthi, what are you doing at this point?
I am going to step where Nimbus has stepped, and hopefully he will venture down the hallway in front of me so I don't fall into a pit.
You can give him a little bit of a shove, and he just kind of moves over
The universe
behind the wall.
finds balance. I got a natural 1.
I mean, here's what I'll tell you. You can still smell it. It still smells as if there is something hideous awaiting you in either direction. Is it as strong? Hard to say.
Maybe it's in your nostrils.
Oh,
Or your mouth.
I should get my hairs trimmed. Ah, jeez. Mm.
Breathe
Oh,
through
wait.
your nose.
Yeah, but they filter it, don't they? What do you guys think?
I think we should
Keep
follow
going.
these tracks.
If they took them this way because there's no tracks the other way. And Nori could be right. There could be a back door, but it could also be a stock room full of zombies like we've already found.
Or something
Not
worse.
a great
Or
experience.
something
yes.
worse. Yeah.
So many zombies, they just have to keep finding storerooms to
Yeah.
put them in.
I know I'd put something scary if I had a back door that needed guarding.
There's
Alright.
nothing else down this hall that I'm in, right? It's just there's the door and that's the end of it. This other square is nothing.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's. Oh no, that's a 5. Wait, can I re-roll? Can I do an advantage?
You have to
Before
do
you
it
say it.
ahead of time.
Okay.
You have to say it ahead of time. I'm sorry. As you
5.
step right here, you feel the floor give out beneath you. You fall 10 feet into a pit, taking 6 piercing damage and 3 bludgeoning damage. You guys hear Nori, ah!
Oh no.
As she falls
Nori.
into a pit with
Oh, I
spikes.
thought he stood there. Okay,
I was on the
you
ceiling.
were on the ceiling.
Yep. You look
This
down,
is gonna-
Desmond, and
or
you
on
see
the wall.
Nori impaled on these spikes, looking back up at you.
Walk it off! Walk it off!
What are you doing?
What-
Let's get you out of there.
Just,
Um,
I was just looking around a little bit more.
Dez is gonna, I don't know, can he reach her or would he have to like lower a rope or something?
Yeah, it's 10 feet, so you'd probably
yeah.
have to climb
Can
down,
I-
which you have people who can climb.
I'll go clamber. I'll lower my whip down to her from
Got
the
a
wall.
gnome on a stick.
Exactly. It's you
Bring- just
find
bring
that
the
at the
stick.
state fair pretty often.
Pull me
Right,
up.
right. Gnome
Goodness.
kebab.
Stop making jokes about me on a stick. Pull me up.
You guys pull Nori off of these spikes. Nori, it is searing pain, and as you are pulled off of them, a gout of blood from various locations splatters back into the chamber beneath you, and all of you hear this clang of something steel from down the hallway to the west, and it just reverberates. You can feel that air just kind of like vibrate, and then it goes silent again.
Oh, is
that
that the same noise we heard before?
Hallway with
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That can't
No,
be good.
back to the west.
Yeah, to
The
the
way
west.
to the west,
Not-
down this hall, right
Not
here.
the direction Nori is in, right? Yeah.
Down this way. What I will also say is, Luarn, as you pull Nori up, and Nori is like struggling with these wounds that are fairly large wounds. You
Oh, I
look
feel
down
ya.
and you can watch the blood that was left behind
Yeah.
start to just sort of trickle down, swirl, and disappear into some sort of a catchment.
Oh, that's not good. That's not normal. Who does that with their traps? Jeez. Let's get you out of here. I describe that to everybody. Somebody's collecting blood from these traps.
Perpetual zombie machine.
It could be. I got a feeling. Well,
Oh, dear.
we'll see. Big old blood zombie. At the end of this,
It is tick season.
it is.
Oh, no. Okay, like, how bad are you doing, Nori?
Pretty bad.
Real bad.
Pretty darn bad.
Multiple
I could still
large
fight like
puncture
this, but-
wounds. Yeah, multiple large puncture wounds that went all the way through her body. That's pretty bad.
Mhm.
But you don't have, like, you're not a big, healthy person anyway.
No, thanks for
How
that.
rude! How rude!
Yeah, just
There's an observation. That's true.
Yeah, okay.
A small,
Vandy's
unhealthy
School of Medicine.
creature.
Just
Yeah.
cut her leg off. She should be fine.
Yeah.
How many,
It worked
you know,
before.
healing potions to fit in the little tiny gnome?
Well, okay. If I could probably take one of those regular ones, and we'll see what happens.
As Nori says that to you, give me an insight check, Xanthi.
Oh gosh. Hold on. I will do an inside check. 9.
Okay. You've seen Nori look this bad before.
Yeah.
Generally,
She's
right
gotten
before,
real
right,
low.
generally right before she goes down.
Oh. Well, okay.
Brave face.
I'm going to. I can do a cure wounds at 1st level. I think that would probably be enough. Or do you think you need 2nd level?
You're gonna need that for other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Anybody else hurting right now?
What is Desmond giving a second opinion? Desmond's consulting on the
Thanks,
side.
Dr. Desmond.
Yeah, wow.
My leg still looks really messed up.
All right. So then Xanthi will touch Nori and Luarn at the same time and do a twin spell heal. For 10 healing each.
Sweet. Thank you.
To everybody?
To the two of us.
To
Oh.
twin
No,
spell.
Luarn
Oh, okay.
and Nori.
Well, I'm always amazed at the amount of healing that Xanthi can give off, so that's pretty sweet.
Because I'm the sorcerer and the healer. It's divine.
That's cool. Kind
It's
of
magic is what it
kind
is.
of a
Divine.
default cleric-y type, which is great. Maybe even better than a cleric. Just saying.
Yeah, the divine soul sorcerer is a healer for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so Nori, you feel the magical healing power of your friend Xanthi. You're starting to get used to that. As the wounds on your back and on your abdomen and chest heal up, the clothing that you're wearing is still torn with puncture holes through it, but clothing can be replaced. Gnomes can't be. They just can't be.
Friends can't.
Yeah,
Put them on a stick, though, apparently,
that's true. Only at the state fair,
and deep fry them.
the Verbobank State Fair.
Got to be the right time of year.
You got lucky.
Mhm.
You got real lucky.
Thank you, Xanthi.
We should keep going.
man.
This place is
Yes,
evil.
let's keep
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, it is. Let's go
There's
to the
something
west.
going on.
All right, but put the zombie first so we don't fall into any more holes. Go on,
Did you hear how
Nimbus.
that thing went off?
Take the lead, Nibus.
Nibus
Right,
is walking
stumble
down the
over
hall,
everything.
stumbling down the hall, dragging his necrotic zombie undead hands across the sword hilts as if maybe remembering something from his former life.
Oh yeah, touch it all.
Interesting. Okay. And you can see that the hall continues to the west and eventually ends at a dead end, but it turns to the south. Nibus moves, bumps into these crates, bumps into him again, as if he's like trying to walk through the crates.
Nibus,
Nori,
stop.
have him stand still.
Looks back at you.
Not very smart.
Stop.
Someone who can
Xanthi.
see well in the dark, go look around that corner.
I'll take a peek around the corner.
Okay.
Child, you're speaking up.
You look around the corner and you can see that there is another iron door.
Oh boy, this one looked like it was used recently.
Oh yeah, there are tracks all through here.
All right. This might be it. Check the handle lock situation.
Give me an investigation check, please.
That's a 10.
Oh, it's definitely locked. There's another lock on it, similar to the one that you saw on the other door.
Okay. And it looks like it has been opened recently.
It does. It looks like it's been open recently. It looks like there has been traffic through here, through this door. You can smell as strong as you smelled it at the other door. You can smell the decay, this almost sickly incense trying to cover it, and this crisp sulfuric odor that floats on the air.
Just because we should be using the utmost caution, turn back and be like, hey, Des, second opinion?
All right. Yeah, Des will move up and help Luarn.
Okay, how so?
Well, are you looking at the door or?
Yeah, I was looking at the
to
door. It's
open
an
it?
old lock, but I couldn't. I don't know if it is locked. I don't know if it's trapped. I haven't tried
Okay.
to pick the lock yet.
All right, so Des will check the door out for traps
Okay.
or help Luarn do it. Or he could help me do it.
He already did.
I
So
already
now
did.
it's
Oh,
your
okay.
turn to roll. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So an investigation
Got it.
check, please.
I'm fully caught up now.
No worries.
14.
Okay. You kind of get down a little bit at the level of the lock and you're looking at it. It is an old lock, maybe has some remnants of elven make to it. As you recall, Verbabonk, it was largely an elven settlement, and even around the city itself, there are still remnants of elven architecture that have been incorporated into more modern architecture. A lot of the manors, the buildings, certainly Castle Greyfist, and some of the more prominent features and buildings around the city have an elven sort of architecture to them. This door is no different. This is probably is some sort of an ancient chamber. What lies beyond, you're not sure. And as you're looking at the lock, it moves. The lock moves. You watch as it opens. The lock hangs unlocked.
Did you do that? I didn't
That
do
wasn't
that.
me.
Des will reach out and just kind of give it a light tap. It's not like an illusion or anything, right?
No, it's a lock, but it literally just unlocked itself in front
I'm
of
still
you.
SOPing it, even if they know we're here. I'm oiling. There's hinges on this side. I'm gonna oil them. Boy. Well, somebody. Looks like we just got an invitation. I don't like that at all.
We never saw that in Enchantress. She could be down here too.
It's true.
She seemed like
Enchant.
she'd get into people's heads.
Well, we didn't come down all the way down here to turn
Right.
around now.
No.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, everyone.
Hey.
You said her name, man. You said her name. Natural 20.
Damn, dude.
Oh, natural 22.
Nice.
You can't get a natural 22. You can only get a natural 20.
20
What kind of
as
dice are
well.
you using,
Illegal
pal?
dice.
It's only got 3 20s on it. I mean,
I knew it. Bastard.
18.
What is
Okay.
this? A wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Another
21.
wisdom save.
Okay.
they call it 20-sided because it's got a 20 on every side.
What about
right?
Alrin?
Mine does. No.
What's that?
9.
Nothing.
Alrin, you catch a glimpse of the two of them kind of, when the lock unlocks itself, they kind of look at each other, Desmond and Luarn, and you can sense that there's some uncertainty. You hear the name from Nori, the Enchantress, and you are racked with fear. Suddenly, it's like this is the last place that you want to be. It's everything you can do to keep your wits about you, but you definitely want to leave this place right now. That door is a source of fear for you.
Guess who's peeing again?
Oh God! Did you just
Xanthi,
go?
you look down
Are
and
you
you
on
can
the
see
ceiling?
a pool of water pooling at Alrin's feet as he just stares at the door.
It might be coming down on her. Is he on the ceiling?
Oh yeah, he's climbing above you.
Yeah.
We have prestidigitation. It'll be fine.
I'm 5 feet away.
I think Nibis is the one that's in the
The line of
line
fire.
of fire.
Right in danger.
I mean, I could roll for direction. Whatever.
No, we don't need to get that
I don't think we could really
specific.
tell much if you pee on the zombie.
I think it's gonna be on your leg.
Nevertheless, as you make light of the situation, Alrin, you are terrified of that door. You probably even take a couple steps backwards, maybe bumping into Nibis and Xanthi as you kind of go
God,
back
what
towards Nori.
Ah!
It's What's going on?
What happened? Oh no.
I don't
Alren's
like that.
leaking.
I don't like that door.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, but I take a few deep breaths.
Do we need to take a minute?
I think I just need to stop moving and talking.
Go.
What are you guys going to
Still
do?
going to be there the longer we wait.
Yep. Open that sucker up while we still got our 20s in hand.
Okay. Luarn, you're going to open the door.
Yep, from the wall, I'm going to push it open with my hand or leg. Yeah, probably one of my hands.
Okay, so Desmond is going to work the latch. As he raises the latch, you're going to kind of kick the door open.
Yeah.
And Desmond, as the door opens, what are you doing?
Just helping to open it, but just kind of. Is the door right below me or right below Luarn?
It's kind of in the middle of that hall.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So he's kind of like,
take cover.
Yeah, take cover a little bit to the left, so he's not so super exposed.
Give me a
but
stealth check.
Want to get a look in there.
You're gonna kind of try to hide. It sounds like in what little space is available to you at that location.
Ditto.
Okay. Give me also give me a roll of stealth for Luarn, please.
That's a total of 21.
Nice.
16.
Not as nice. It's not a competition, don't worry. All right, so.
2 rogues, I mean.
Yep. Yeah, maybe it is. My friends, you swing this door open, Alren, a little bit of a extended trickle escapes from you as you watch your companions open this portal to some untold source of fear.
Xanthi is gonna unarm, just smack Alren off the back of the head.
Okay.
Stop
Just
peeing on me.
Smacks you.
That's good for fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
The door swings open to reveal something that you never could have predicted. Something you never could have prepared for. Something dark. Something otherworldly. And something that we'll find out about after we take a break, because we are going to take a little bit of an early break before we go into this room here. Thank you, everyone, for chilling with us, hanging out with us. Big shout out to Damn Weirdo, who gifted out a bunch of subs to folks. If you happen to catch Damn Weirdo around the interwebs, please give them a hearty thank you and shout out from Guild Superior. Damn Weirdo, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. If you guys are interested, we do have what you might call a giveaway going on that we are going to be doing. We're going to be calling forth a winner at the end of tonight's session. So please, if you haven't, consider entering. It's some good loot. It's I didn't even talk about what it was, did I? It's Esmeralda's Guide to Ravenloft. This thing is sweet. CZRPG put together a bunch of really great supplements for the Curse of Strahd and the Domains of Dread. Really, really good stuff. We used a little bit of it in our Curse of Strahd campaign way back in the day. Andy was part of that game, and it was epic. If you want to get involved with that giveaway, please type !drawing in the chat, and you will be entered to win. Andy will show you how it's done. It's super easy. I should probably switch that up. It is not the Hidden Paradise. It is the Esmeralda's Guide to Ravenloft. This thing, let me just tell you really quick. 12 fully fleshed out. Did they do that on purpose? Domains of Dread. 30 new monsters. 4 new lineages, such as the Lichen in the Shade. That sounds really cool. Bunch of new subclasses, a bunch of maps. You know how they do it over there. I mean, they always do like tons of maps. Yeah, most maps. But we're going to be giving this thing away on the DM's Guild. You'd pay $25 for this PDF, guys. We're giving it away for free because we have a sponsor and they're cool. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Get entered. Get yourself a beverage. Get ready for whatever the hell is happening next.
Lighthearted shenanigans?
It's gonna be
Group
fun.
hugs?
No.
That we need to break early for?
A lot of group hugs. We're breaking early. You know what that means, Shell.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone, to the Heroes of Greyhawk. We're about to get into some really fun times deep below the Deeg Manor. You were told to dig deep, and that you have. You got some interesting advice from an old Renee man with a peg leg who urged you to keep on digging.
Random hobo on the street told
And
us.
Dig you will.
On Deegan.
Yeah.
You might be digging your own graves here, but we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready to find out?
Yes.
All right. Before we do, make sure
I'm
everybody, if
dying.
you're hanging out with us, that you enter to win the giveaway. We are giving away a digital copy of, arguably the most popular and renowned selection from ZZRPG, Esmeralda's Guide to Ravenloft. This thing is super dope, as Shelley would say. 170 pages. I did not mention that before. It has 170 pages. Okay. Who's got time to read all that? I don't know, but good luck. I hope you win. Were that finger guns?
This is more like a finger pointing.
Ooh, like you got time.
You have
You
the
got
time to read this.
Who's got the time? You do. Hopefully. Plus there's monsters in there. It's great. Anyways, enter to win. ! Drawing. You know how it works. Andy showed you how to do it every week.
I showed.
Cardman will show you how to do it, right? Am I right, guys? Cardman will show you how to do it. All right,
He'll
let's
show
get
you
back
how
to
to
this
win.
game.
Yep.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Okay. So when last we left our heroes, they were pushing open a door beyond which lies some corrupt destiny laden with powers untold. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I'm being coy now.
Yeah. He knows
I
exactly what's
should
in there.
stop. I should stop being coy.
Oh,
with you.
start.
Just start, would you? All right. So you open the door, okay? And you reveal a vast stone chamber. The rough-hewn floor cracked and uneven, bearing scars that emit a sickly, wet red glow. There's a heat that permeates the space, kind of singes the nostrils. It's got this deep and offensive sulfuric odor. And there's this, as I mentioned, sort of almost like a tangible air, a tangible energy that swirls about you. You look forward, you can see that these scars have a bit of a flow to them. Perhaps blood. Perhaps something different. At the center of the chamber, there's a burning brazier that casts an intense blazing flame that bathes the surroundings in flickering shadows and radiating waves of heat. The flames from the brazier dance in otherworldly intensity, illuminating the scene. At the far end of the chamber, to the west, Against the wall rests a grand throne of darkened stone, fashioned in an ancient elven motif. Upon it sits a figure of unparalleled beauty. Her raven hair cascading around her shoulders. On her forehead, twisting horns that suggest an infernal ancestry. A wry grin appears upon her crimson-skinned face. With grace, the creature rises to her feet, revealing a sleek leather gown that brushes the floor, the right side of which is open to reveal a bare calf and thigh, accentuating every curve and tantalizing allure. I would draw your attention to the display screen on the stream right now as you look upon the Enchantress, Lady Melisandre Wolfram. In her grasp, a staff crafted in the likeness of a massive, desiccated hand. Its gnarled fingers grasp forward with an obscene pose. Indeed, as you focus for a moment on the hand, you see that it seems to claw at the air, the fingers moving with some sort of strange, chaotic pulse, as it seems to almost want to grasp forward. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of my advantages from last week.
Okay.
Nat 20.
17.
Hey,
Whoa.
wow, Cardman,
Oh,
excuse
jeez.
me.
Anonymous.
Anonymous, thank you very much for gifting off a bunch of subs. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Oh.
I'll go around the horn and ask you guys in just a second for your results, so just hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and reveal this chamber. And I will also go ahead and bring it up on the map for our friends to see. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Big shout out to whoever Anonymous is. We appreciate your support. All right. Luarn, what did you get for your wisdom save?
17.
Okay. You are frightened of that individual.
That's not good.
Xanthi.
Nat 20. Or 24.
You feel the frightened sensation wash over you, but you're able to somehow push it away as you take a deep swallow and gaze upon. I'm going to put you guys sort of like right in here so you can all kind
was
of
a
be seeing
shortcut.
this. You look inside and you can see this. How about Alren?
Guess who's got a little more pee to go?
You're almost out, I would think, at this point. You are frightened as well of that individual that is standing before the throne. As frightened, of course, that means that you have disadvantage on attacks and skill checks while they are within line of sight, and you cannot move closer to them. Nori.
Well, Nori's got a full bladder. She's probably emptying. She's got an 11.
Okay, yep, also
She's not a
frightened.
peer, though. Just not doing it.
Okay. And Desmond.
Yeah, Des rolled a... Sorry, I had the number in my head, but now I don't. 15.
You are also frightened. So as the lot of you stumbles forward into this room, you sort of fan out in this direction.
Do you want to roll for Nibus?
It's probably
we
immune.
don't even need to roll for Nibus. Nibus just moves forward, drops to the ground in front of this creature as if giving homage to them.
Hey, that's our zombie.
Flanking the throne, you see two guards that stand sentinel. Their polished armor gleaming in the dim light or the crackle of the brazier. Crimson capes billow behind them in an unseen breeze. Throughout the chamber, you see these massive candles that burn steadily. Their melting forms strangely humanoid in design. Each casts long shadows that dance across the ancient stone walls as if whispering secrets. And you can hear that. Those of you who failed the wisdom save, you can hear this whispering in some unknown language. It's low. It's almost imperceptible, but it sends a shiver up your spine. The woman speaks as she stands and looks at you. Ah, dear adventurers. How amusing to watch you scurry about like rats in a maze. Clueless to the forces you dare to challenge. Did you enjoy the little spectacle I arranged with my guards? Such loyal servants, even, well, as far as to gut each other at my command. They failed in their one job to stop you, intruders. But alas, I was mistaken. The fox has delivered himself right to my doorstep. How quaint to see you again, my dear. Tell me, have you come to offer your services to me instead? Perhaps you'll prove to be a more valuable asset than poor Mr. Karst. And she gestures across the room to the far end of the chamber, and you see this Iron Maiden-like structure against the wall, and there is an individual inside of it. After all, you do seem to have a knack for acquiring information, don't you? Surely you must have come to strike some sort of deal, seeking to rescue your friend, perhaps? Poor Philodren Karst. His mind shattered like glass. You see, Mr. Karst stumbled upon something far beyond his comprehension, something that rightfully belongs to me, the Eye of Twilight. A relic of immense power that you thought you could steal from me, from the cult of Vecna, in service to the Whispered One, the Undying King, to whom we pledge our fealty. But I digress. You've not come to listen to me prattle on about ancient artifacts and machinations of gods. No, you're here to save your friend, I imagine, your ally. How noble and utterly futile. Yet sadly it would seem that Mr. Karst is no longer of sound mind and has been quite useless, unable to answer the simple questions that I seek to understand. Who hired you to steal the Eye of Twilight? Where is it now hidden? These are the questions that occupy my thoughts, Fox, and drive me to seek answers at any cost. And you, dear adventurers, caught up in this, unwittingly stumbling into the heart of my grand design, you are but pieces on the chessboard to be moved and manipulated as I see fit. And what will you do to reclaim your friend, I wonder? Will you beg? Will you plead? Offer up your own lives in exchange for his? Barter with knowledge? Dare tell me, what did you intend to do upon your arrival, Fox?
Well, I hadn't quite thought it out that far. I was just trying to get my friend back.
Obviously.
Yeah, if you're done using him, and you said his mind's all crazy, could we just take him? Like he's all used up, right?
Or trying to put a brave face on, but he's scared, he's frightened. So it's probably not. Now I'm looking at those candles. They look really familiar, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
They appear to be human size, maybe slightly smaller. They appear to have the form of a head, shoulders, arms, legs, but they are dripping wax and have this sort of melted, melted sort of visage. How quaint. You may make your futile attempts to rescue Mr. Karst, but know this, your fates were sealed the moment you crossed paths with the Enchantress. You are but pawns in a game far greater than you can possibly comprehend. I do not have much use of Mr. Karst, but I do have a use for you, Luan the Fox. You have information that is important to me. And in the end, it is I who hold all the cards. I who wield the power of Vecna himself. Remember my words, adventurers, for they will be the last thing you hear before you succumb to the darkness that awaits you. I will extract the information from your mind, Luan. Thank you for delivering it to my doorstep.
Hey, sure, yeah, no problem. Look, lady, I don't know that much. I don't know what you think I know, but I was just hired to steal the thing, which, in point of fact, we did. But we are no longer in possession of it. They took it. The Circle took it.
The Circle, you say?
As far as I know, I just want my friend back.
The Circle. And tell me, what was it that the Circle told you about this Eye of Twilight? The powers that it holds to make a man's mind shatter.
They didn't tell us much.
I
It
don't
didn't take
believe
much.
you, Luan the
Well,
Fox.
I don't know what to tell you.
You
all they
needn't
told
tell me
us-
anything at this point, my dear, for
did
I
you know
will
that it was-
extract what I need from you.
Did you know that it was the Circle? Well, there you go. You got a freebie.
Are we giving all our cards up?
Oh, do you have something
Look,
to add to this, girl?
I've got a little bit more, but I want assurances that I can leave here with my friend.
Perhaps I'll just take what I want. Yes,
Hey,
perhaps
you know.
I
indeed.
do have a question. Do you know a man named Zelroth?
Zelroth, Umbra.
Yeah, he's kind of bad, right? Or is
That's
he
the
a
one.
friend? Is he close friend? Are you, like, do you hang out?
A friend? I think not. He is a thorn in the side. Merely a bit of a... how shall I say? A bit of a distraction, perhaps. A meddler of things. No. What I want is right inside that brain. Perhaps we shall pry it from the fox.
Hey, lady, I'm an open
She's-
book. All I want is my friend.
Yes, we shall
We'll babble
open
like
you
a
up.
brook.
I will babble like a brook. I just want my buddy.
We shall open you up and read you from beginning to end. And she snaps her fingers, and you watch as the two guards draw their swords. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Excellent.
We're cooperating.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Oops.
25 to 20,
Hold on. Sorry.
15 to 20.
19.
19.
Okay. All right.
15 for Dez.
Okay. Okay, 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
9.
8.
Okay. 9 for Nori. 8 for Xanthi. Okay. All right, so Luarn, it is you're at the top of the order. You are frightened,
Yep.
but you do see that these guards have drawn their swords and are moving in your direction. What would you like to do?
What do those guards look like?
In what do you mean? They have
Like-
they have gleaming armor on. It is plate armor. They have a cloak that is a red cloak that seems to be kind of blowing in a breeze that doesn't exist. And they are well equipped.
Are they
are
men?
human. They look to be men of some sort.
All right. I can't move towards her, right?
Correct.
Which is basically where all the enemies are.
At this point, yes.
Yes. So I will move towards and Philodren looks unconscious. Does he look like,
It's tough to tell from where you are. You're probably at least 20 feet away from him.
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
obscured within this sort of Iron Maiden-like device, this cage.
Okay. I can't go towards the baddie, so I'm gonna go towards Philodren.
Whoops. Okay.
Go that way and get a better look.
All right. If you want to use your action to make a investigation check, you could get potentially some information.
Yep. And if I can, depending on what information I get, I might try to pick the lock. That's a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. He looks to be conscious.
Okay.
His eyes are wide. As you make your way over to it, he sort of like recoils a little bit at your approach and like pushes himself back as far as he can in the cage. And then he sort of like he blinks and he just says, "Lorne."
Yeah, it's me, bud. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my fast hands and try to pick that lock.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check, or actually a lock picking. You have lock picking tools, I imagine, on you.
I do.
Okay.
I do. That is a pretty good. That's very good. 23.
Yeah. So with your fast hand ability, you're able to add that to your action, your turn, and you are able to unlock the lock.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. That brings us to Alrin.
I too am afraid and am not going anywhere closer to her. So I'm going to move this way, just 5 feet, and hold an action. If the guards come close to me, I'm attacking.
Okay.
But I can't get closer. I'm almost out of P.
Okay. And I'll say that as you make your way across, both you and Lorne, as you make your way across this uneven, broken stone floor, you can see that there are these veins that cross at various locations that appear to be some sort of a moving blood vein of some kind. All right, so that's your action. That brings us to the
Would
the
I be able to
bad
do
ones.
like an Arcana to have any idea about it?
You could maybe use your action next time to investigate them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I look at the end.
Yeah,
Just
My
pee
next round.
directly into the blood veins and see how
Right?
that goes.
I don't think that's gonna work. All right, you guys watch as the Enchantress mutters in some sort of arcane language that's unfamiliar to you, and has this incense that she grabs in her hand and squeezes and opens her hand up, kind of throwing the incense, and it's just ash and like sparks of the burning embers of the incense, but it starts to twist into this pattern of colors as it slides across the hall over the top of the prostrate Nimbus 2, headed right for Xanthi. And Xanthi, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh gosh.
Dave, how long has it been since the troll room?
It's probably been 20 minutes, something like that. It hasn't been a super long time.
Longer than 10 minutes, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
With you guys doing all the stuff in the the hallways and things like that, for sure.
Okay.
And actually, I need Nori and Desmond as well to make that wisdom save, please.
Oh, okay.
So are you saying from the troll or from the zombie thing?
Yeah, from that whole incident in that room, it's been probably.
Have my wall of fairies up.
How long do those last for?
10 minutes.
Oh yeah, those would probably be down.
Yeah, I was asking about
Yes.
a 10-minute spell as well.
Good clarification.
I was asking about a spell I had cast on you. So.
Oh
yeah,
the
protection from good and evil. Yeah.
That's gone.
Yep. Okay,
I can't cast that again. So
Nori,
I'm
Xanthi, and Desi, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Okay.
Dirty
nine-
20.
19.
Ooh, okay. Let me just double check here. You guys all make the save as you shrug off the charming magic of this spell that has been thrown in your direction. You still, if you failed the frightened roll earlier, you're still frightened, but you are not charmed, as she has tried to do. And then that brings us to the guards who step forward towards you. Nori, one of them is going to make an attack on you with a great sword. Let's see here. Great sword. Okay. First swing is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second swing is a 12.
Nope.
Okay. So he's going to do. Ooh. He's going to do 6 points of slashing damage. Xanthi, guard 2, is going to attack you. An 11 is not going to hit you. Different die. There we go. Dirty 20.
Oh god, that hits me.
Do you have anything that blocks that?
I am loath to use it.
Yeah.
How bad? Like, it's just a attack?
Yeah, he's coming in with the swing of a greatsword.
Okay, I'll try to take it.
Okay. That is going to be 8 slashing damage.
Ow!
These candles behind you begin to move forward. They step off of these pedestals. And Luarn, you have seen these things before. Actually, in the crypt below the Abbey of St. Cuthbert, you encountered these living wicks, and they are going to move forward.
I don't think they were this big before, but
Yeah, they're bigger. Might just be the size of the token, but don't worry too much. Although they are each gonna make a slam attack against you. The first one is a 7. That's not gonna hit. The second one is also a 7, is not gonna hit. And Nori, the one behind you, is gonna make a slam attack on you. Ooh, that one is gonna hit. Dirty 20. 1 bludgeoning damage as you feel this waxy blow from behind hits you. That is their turn, you guys. Let's go to Desmond. If you want to, you can. You can at the end of your turn, I should say, make an attempt to shrug off the fear at the end of your turn.
Okay. All right. So Des can't move closer, but can I move like straight this way?
Yeah, you're not moving closer to the Enchantress, so you should be okay.
Okay. And I have disadvantage against her, right?
You do, when you're frightened, you do, yep.
Okay. I'm going to, Des will pull one of the short swords and attack guard number 2 there in front of Xanthi.
Okay. You have, just so you know, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you are in line of sight of this creature.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but you do get to make an attempt to shrug it off at the end of your turn. And I think Luarn and Alrin, you guys, you guys can do that too. I forgot to mention that. So go ahead and give me wisdom saves.
Do I have to make this attack at disadvantage then?
Correct.
All right.
that's an 18 this time.
You shrug off the fear.
Not what I was hoping for.
It looks like all the tokens are like slightly off. Could you like put them in their boxes so we know like for spells where they?
Well, you guys are all kind of bunched up. I think it's okay. Just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know if it's all right.
Okay.
Dave, does a 12 hit guard 2?
It does not. It slashes against his armor.
So that's his attack. He's just going to bonus action disengage up to here, and can I try to make that saving throw now?
Yeah, is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, that was my
Yep.
action and my bonus action.
All right. Yep. Go right ahead.
God damn it. It's an 8.
It does not. You're still overcome with fear, unfortunately. That brings us to Nori. Nori, you've got this guard in front of you swinging at you. You've got this, you just felt this blow from behind.
So, okay, I'm going to bonus action hex guard number 1.
Okay.
And I will commence swinging. Pull out the sword, obviously. Eyes turn black. I growl a little.
Give us a growl. Give us a growl.
Fuck
Fuck
and
yeah.
then go
So good.
disadvantage.
What's up, Armin? Welcome in, buddy. You were there for the Living Wicks Beneath the Abbey. You were also the character that stared into the Eye of Twilight and had their mind shattered. So
Jerry
thank you.
Diamond.
Thanks for joining us, Jerry.
The late
Yep.
Diamond.
The late, great
First.
Jerry Diamond.
First swing is an 18.
An 18 is going to hit. Just hits.
Okay, so that's a lot. That's 4 necrotic and 12
Get him.
regular damage.
Wow. Okay.
Second
16
swing.
total. Got it. Very good. That's with you,
Good,
and you
good.
included the hex damage, yeah?
I did, yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Oh, okay. Shoot, one's a 20. One is a 13 though, so that's a dirty 20. That's
Okay.
that's dirty 21.
Dirty 21 will hit. And you are frightened, yeah? So you're making these with disadvantage?
Yep.
Yep, gotcha.
So this is 2 necrotic and 11
Holy
regular
shit.
damage for the second shot.
Okay.
The growl helped a lot. I think.
Yeah, it did. Big time. Yeah, 2 massive blows with your hex blade as you retaliate against the hits from the guard number 1 as it comes in towards you. Do you want to move or use a bonus action? Or you already used a bonus action. Do you want to move?
If not really, I mean, if I could angle myself a little bit more in front of Xanthi, I would do that, but not if it would take an attack of opportunity from Wickman behind me.
Yeah, I will say you can get like right there.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of all on
Mostly
top
for
of each
flavor.
other, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine. You won't take an attack of opportunity because you're not outside of their attack range. All right, Nori, that's your turn. Xanthi.
Yep. Oh,
All
can
right.
I do the
Oh, sorry.
fear shrug off too?
Oh yeah, wisdom save.
Regular, not disadvantage, right?
Correct. Yep, just a straight whiz save. Not that kind of whiz save, Vamp.
16. That's not.
No, it
enough,
does
is
not make it. Does not make it. So you're still frightened. So do I have a... Oh yeah, I do. Okay, Xanthi, what would you like to do?
Xanthi would like to reach out and shocking grasp guard number 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
How's
nice.
that plate mail now?
Yeah. And she gets to do it with advantage because he is wearing armor.
Okay.
Which is, let's see. Sorry, a second. Plus 8. So that is 21. Does that hit?
21 hits, absolutely. You reach out and channel your electrical energy into him.
For 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
And he cannot take actions, I believe. Let's see. On a hit, target can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay, no reactions. Great, got it. Cool. All right. Anything else from Xanthi?
Let's see. I think she's gonna take a 5-foot step.
Okay, smart. And he cannot make an attack of opportunity because of the shocking grasp. Very nice. Okay. At the top of the round, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as these veins of bloody energy, almost as like they are snakes, begin to coil around you, seeking to latch on and draw from you life essence. Luarn.
Dexterity.
Yep.
14.
Ooh, just made it. Xanthi
19.
made it. Alrin
18.
made it. Nori
9.
did not make it. Nori, this is not looking good for you. You take 2 points of necrotic damage. Desmond,
Dirty 20.
you make it. As those of you who made the save, like, step out of the way as you just notice this coiling. Nori, as you are surrounded by these 2 combatants, you don't even notice as it starts to coil around your calf. 3 combatants, yeah. All right, that brings us to Luarn at the top of the round.
All right. I sort of whisper to Philodren, stay put till we're done. And I am.
He reaches out and like touches your hand. Did you open the cage that he's in?
I unlocked
or did you?
it,
You
but I
unlocked
told
it.
him
He puts his hands up on the cage and he says, "Be careful, Luarn."
That's me. My middle name. I'm gonna run
I thought
right
it was
at.
I thought your middle name was the.
That's right.
The
What is the Enchantress? She's got that staff.
Mm-hmm.
Did she seem to be doing anything with it?
Just looking badass.
Okay, it was like casting spells from it or focusing from it or anything.
Possibly. That would take a little bit of maybe, let's say, a perception check.
Can I do one of those?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a 20, but it looks 12 plus 5, 17.
Hard to tell. A couple things you do notice about it as you glance, you whip back and look at the Enchantress. You can see that she holds the staff in her hands, and the fingers are like moving as if the hand is alive.
Gross.
It does look like perhaps it could be potentially a focus, maybe, of spells, but hard to tell. On the screen right now, it looks like the hand is trying to grasp Andy's head.
It's no normal staff.
No. All right. So what would you like to do for your action?
Well, bugger.
No, other side. Other side.
I'm gonna go for her. Now, I'm disengaging, bonus action.
Okay.
What do the what's the makeup of the like height of the ceiling and all that sort of stuff in this room?
Oh, the ceiling above you is like 20 feet up.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right,
It's a large open chamber, and to the south, as you sort of tiptoe along that ridge line that's just to the south of where your token is here, you can see that the veins of blood, these blood snakes, perhaps you might call them, are quite bright. And you can see as they crackle and illuminate the space, there appear to be just faintly piles of bone, skulls littered about beneath some sort of, I don't know, fog, maybe? Some sort of strange, heavy ether.
Gross. Don't like that. All right, I'm gonna try this because I think letting her go unchallenged for too long is dangerous, even though this is probably just as dangerous, but I'm gonna go towards her.
Okay.
And from there, I'm going to whip her. Specifically, I'm going to try to whip her staff. My one thing that I can do once a battle, and try to disarm her.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right, that is pretty good. Oh. With my magical whip, that is a 22 to hit her.
That hits.
Okay. It is a strength saving throw for her. I will do damage regardless, but it's a strength saving throw for her.
All right, what's the damage?
Let me give that to you. Not a sneak attack, unfortunately. But it is 7 points of damage. Oh, plus my superiority die, because good thing. 11 points total.
11 points total. Okay.
11 points total, and it's a strength saving throw for her.
Strength save is going to be a 15.
That makes it. Okay, cool. She keeps a hold of
Yeah.
it.
She and actually, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I think that's all I can do. I was gonna do something else, but she still got it, so never mind.
Okay.
Disengage. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Alrin, what would you like to do?
I mean, what do I want to do? I want to not be here, but that's not really an option.
Well, you can always run.
Sure I could. No, probably not. I am still frightened because I rolled a 5
Oh, yeah, that's right.
my last turn. So you can go ahead and throw that little frightened circle on me, so I
You
can't
got
get
it.
close to her. Does she look very comfortable on her throne?
She's kind of standing before it now. She stood up when you entered the room, but she looks pretty comfortable in general. Right now, she has the end of Luarn's whip wrapped around her staff, and she's just kind of smiling.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Well, I can't move closer to her, which means I can't go after the guards, unfortunately. But I got these candle things behind
Yep.
me.
You got those living wicks that are posting up behind you.
I'm going to... Can I attack it from where I'm at? The one next to me?
With a ranged weapon, you could. Actually, you know what? No, I'll put them in the middle of these squares. Yeah, you could get the one that's closest to you.
All right, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. How are you attacking it?
With my long sword.
Mm.
With my back to the crazy woman that I'm afraid of.
Okay.
It seems like the right thing to do when I'm scared. Just
Yeah.
don't look at it. It'll go away.
Yeah.
Maybe. That is a 17 to hit.
Yes, totally hits.
Sweet. That is 10 points of slashing damage from my magical longsword.
Okay.
And did I see Nori get hit?
Probably not, because you have your back kind of turned to all of that.
Well, I was staring at the guards last turn. I was waiting for them to cut.
Then I would say absolutely you would.
So I'll throw a first level healing word at her as a bonus action.
Okay.
Thank you.
Solid move.
For 5 healing.
Thanks, dude.
Okay.
Maybe
Anything
I'll last
else?
And then I'm going to try to make the save again.
Yep.
I'm going to use an
Is
advantage.
it that bad, Nori?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She only has like 22 hit points or something to begin with.
Exactly.
She's a squishy little.
I got an 18. I got an 18 on my
An
save.
18. All right.
good?
Yeah. So you are no longer frightened, my friend.
Nice.
Well done. You shrug it off.
Nice.
I stop peeing. For now.
For now. For now.
It's
Thank
like
you.
a whole minute of peeing.
He's been peeing most of this encounter,
So
actually.
much urine.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So she is going to. It is her turn. Luarn, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Love to. Let's see.
You hear the whispering, this susurration that you had heard in the hallways starts to echo inside your brain.
14.
You hear the voice of the Enchantress in your head.
Oh, get out of there.
It's okay, Luarn. what you hold within your mind is of great value to me, as are you. You could serve me. You, my hand in this dirty town of Verbobonk. Together we could learn so much. We could leverage secrets. But for now, I need you to tell me what you know about the Eye of Twilight. Eye of Twilight. Eye of Twilight. And you just hear this echoing of that name in your head as you can feel her probing into your memories, your experiences. You are charmed and you willingly let her in to your mind.
Okay.
So you are now charmed by her.
Well, it all started when I was a little kid. Joined the circus.
Not that far back.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
In grade school.
Let's go.
You start to think in your mind the heist, putting together the heist, assembling the team, the conversations that you had with Philodren Karst, the elements of the actual implementation of the heist itself, all of these memories flooding forward as if she has unlocked a gate and they have been just want to escape from that the confines of your memory. In particular, you can sense an interest in the encounter that you had as your companion Gerald Diamond's mind was shattered and he was killed. What happened to the painting? She kind of gasps as she sees in your description, coming unwillingly perhaps or graciously because of the charm of the information. Yeah. And the individual who stepped through the portal, who cut open the painting and pulled from it some sort of record, some sort of parchment, turned to you and said something. What did they say to you, Luarn?
Oh boy, I can't quite. I got a terrible memory for names.
Don't toy with me.
It's terrible.
You want to give it to her. You want to please her. She is your enchantress.
I do, but the player, and I don't know if this reflects Luarn's memory, doesn't quite remember the actual name.
Of the place?
No, of whatever the guy said when he pulled it out and said the name.
He said Osnabrult.
Osnabrult. That's right.
She smiles. You have been so good. And this is all taking place in, a long conversation and interaction between them taking place in a split second as Nori, this guard, is going to swing at you with their longsword. Excuse me, greatsword. That is not going to hit. That is a 9. Second attack is a dirty 20. Come on. That is 6 more slashing damage. This other guard follows you, Xanthi, as you step away. Is there any lasting effect of the attack that you made? It's just that they can't use a reaction. Gotcha. Okay. I was thinking of maybe the burning hands one on metal or something like, or heat metal. All right, they are going to make a couple of attacks at you, Xanthi. The first one is going to be an 18.
That hits.
Okay. And the second one is also an 18.
Jesus.
Ouch.
All right, I'll take
Are
it.
you're going to take it? Okay. 6 points on the first one, and I'm not rolling well, and 5 points on the second one.
11.
Yep. Alrin, these little fellas are going to race in and make an attack on you. They're leaving waxy footprints across the floor. It's not going to hit. Neither of them hit. And Desmond, the other one is going to attack you. I don't think that is going to hit, but let me double check here. 15? It doesn't hit
misses.
you. Yeah, they miss. All right, that's their turn. Desmond, it happens to be your turn.
Dez is going to reach out and cast Protection Against Evil and Good on Xanthi.
Okay.
So grants several benefits. Creatures of those, let's see, she has protected against aberrations, celestials, herself, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. And
Oh, okay.
so the creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against her, and the target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed such a creature, the target has advantage against any new advantage on any new saving throws against that.
Okay. Nicely done. All right. That's your action. Bonus action movement.
Bonus action. I can't do much. I'm just gonna move out of range.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move back that way.
Let me do this.
Melee range, anyways.
Okay. All right. You move out of range. All right. That is your turn. Nori, with Xanthi on deck.
I'm of the understanding that I still have a tendril wrapped around my leg. That's
No, it didn't really wrap around. It just did damage to you, and then it sort of like recoiled. It's
Oh.
not grappling you or anything like that.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, all is not
Desmond, do you
lost.
want to roll to be unfrightened?
Oh yeah, I do.
Nori, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attack this guard that's hexed again.
Okay.
Ayo, 19 plus 2, 21.
Yeah. All right. You are no longer frightened, Des.
So
That's
we
nice.
cannot move
Yeah.
towards the Enchantress, even like by
Correct.
spell.
And your attacks have disadvantage while she is within line of sight,
Mhm.
which she is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking about a spell, but that's not going to work. Okay, here's my first attack. All right, not bad. 18?
18 hits. Yeah, it does.
That is 10 regular and 2 necrotic.
Okay.
Second hit with these hot 20s.
So hot.
17? 18, I mean.
18
That's
will
the
hit.
same as before.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh. 1 necrotic and 11 regular.
1 necrotic and 11 regular. Wow. Okay, tell me how you kill this knight.
Ooh.
I think because I'm frightened, I'm kind of turning away from her a little bit because I know that she's the one that's making this happen. And the last shot is actually goes underneath my arm and splits him in half. His torso. He drops to the
Ooh.
floor in 2 satisfying thuds.
Brilliant.
Did you
I
see
love
the
it.
chat?
And then bonus action, I'll move the hex over to guard number 2.
Xanthi has just gotten a restore spells and abilities from somebody in the chat. I don't know who did it, but thank you for that.
Animal 666.
Hey, thank you,
Thank you,
Animal
Animal.
666.
I
That
could
will be
always
helpful.
use more spells and abilities.
Hell yeah, you could. All right. All right. So anything else? Oh, do you want to roll to not be frightened?
I do.
Nori?
Did you hear about the moving of the hex?
No, I missed that. Sorry.
Okay, to guard number 2, and I always forget to say this, but disadvantage on wisdom checks
Okay.
to go with this hex. And
Got
then
it.
the fear, I probably still have it. It's 12.
Yeah, you are still frightened.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you'll continue to roll with disadvantage as you're frightened. All right. That brings us to Xanthi, who just got a surge of energy as some foreign power has found it within their purview to grant you some sort of celestial boon.
Wow, somebody's looking out for me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Animal 666, you old rascal.
Awesome. I have so many boxes to uncheck.
I love hearing that.
Xanthi is going to, I mean, like, Nori didn't happen to take a 5-foot step towards Xanthi knowing that she's super injured, did she?
No, she didn't move.
All
Well,
right.
I mean,
She
she's kind of
didn't.
all between all those boxes right now.
I know, but
I'm straddling 4 boxes at the moment.
yeah, yes, which isn't good for spell casting. Okay, so Xanthi's gonna take a step towards Nori. And she is going to cast Cure Wounds on her at 2nd level, but she's gonna twin spell it because I got spells coming out my ears now.
It's so good.
So cocky.
It's just normal for me.
Went straight to her
So
head.
angry.
Yeah, it always does. It
so
always does.
I'm gonna twin spell Nori and myself
Smart.
for 17 points of healing.
Whoa,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is the hero moment right here.
Yes, it is. This is where the Heroes of Greyhawk really come into their own. It's when the chat bails them out. Of a,
What?
oh, my best laid
We were
plans.
doing all right.
Oh, yeah. Well, Nora, I don't think you saw Nori's hit points. I did. All right.
Yeah, Nori
anything
was
else from
getting-
Xanthi?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that is all that she can really do.
All right. Everybody give me a dexterity
That's
saving
enough.
throw, please, as the
Yeah.
tendrils of blood snakes begin to attack. Luarn, what'd you get?
It's above 20.
Rolling at advantage.
Okay.
It's,
Xanthi, what'd you get?
I rolled a 15, but let
Okay.
me know if I don't make it because
Save. You
I
saved.
got spells.
Alrin,
and
Nat
abilities.
20.
nat 20. That's a save, my
Whoa.
friend. Very nice. Nori,
22.
22 is a save, and Desmond.
Dex, it was 17.
And that's also a save. Nicely done. As these blood snakes are slithering across the ground, attempting to attack you. Luarn, it's your turn at the top of the order. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm charmed. So kind of try to
Oh,
break
yeah.
out of it.
Yeah, you're you definitely are not feeling aggressive. Yeah, you're not feeling fighty. What do you think Luarn would do as a charmed character
if
in
she's
this space?
communicating
He's a
through
lover,
my
not a
mind
fighter.
right now, I am gonna embellish the visions that she sees if I can, like make myself look much more dashing.
Mm.
I maybe would be
More
make the-
dashing. Yeah.
Make the wizard that came through that portal look much more powerful, maybe than I don't know,
Mm.
things like that. If she's still rifling through my
Give
through my
me a
mind.
deception check.
Excellent.
Hey, advantage for Jose from Scottish Jeff. In
Hey,
chat.
what's up,
Sweet.
Scottish Jeff? Thank you.
Thank you, Scottish Jeff.
Jeffrey.
You want to use the
Oh,
advantage?
No.
Okay.
I'm not, but I got a nat 20. So
Oh, damn. You have rolled a lot of nat 20s tonight,
Yes.
my friend. Thank you,
I have
Scottish
one for
Jeff.
Shelley
One
now.
for Shelley as well.
Thank you,
thank
Jeffrey.
you. Thank
The-
you.
The
You're the
chatters
best.
of Greyhawk are coming to your rescue.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We love you. All right. So yeah, you do a really good job, and you can hear her voice in your head saying, "Oh, ooh, oh, how heroic, how wonderfully heroic."
Whoa,
That's
she's
me.
into it.
Yeah, she's totally into
Getting
him.
weird.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, keeping her busy.
Alrin.
Wait, I thought Alrin was the Barty character.
Well, Luarn is
James
straddling
always the
genres.
Charming.
Yeah.
The bad
Luarn
guy.
is straddling genres.
I got some pretty good deception.
Mhm.
Well, for Techie Woman's Ghost, because she requested, oh, crikeys, this bitch gotta die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree
And
with
I'm
that
I'm
sentiment.
going over to her so these wax people can hit me.
Sure.
But
Why
I'm
not?
not
They'll take
worried
some
about
swings
it.
at you.
Oh,
The first one is a 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Second one is a 6. So the first one's going to hit you with a bludgeoning attack for 3 bludgeoning damage.
okay. So, Dez, Alrin, and Ashley just got a advantage from.
Hey,
Glass
thank you
Nice.
very much, Glass Jaws.
Sweet. All right, I'm moving over to the Enchantress.
We're living through this, you guys.
Get her.
Yeah,
Oh,
much
yeah.
much to
Oh,
my
yeah, now.
chagrin.
Surviving.
Get her
God
ass.
damn it! This is going to be the end of the campaign.
Dave was trying to
Just
wrap this shit up.
He
Let's
can.
wrap this up in a nice bow. And here the chat comes along. No, we
Yeah.
love you guys and we appreciate it.
Ruined everything.
The
All right.
sword is out. It almost whistles as I'm swinging it through the air, a tune, as I'm going to be doing a blade flourish. I'm going to do
Okay.
the defensive one.
Okay.
Hopefully help me when she beats the crap out of me later, but you know, whatever. Defensive flourish. All right, let's see if I can hit. I'm going to use that advantage I just got because
Okay.
Why not?
I think I might need to live.
Shit, we got a hype train coming up.
Oh.
I'm going to hit you guys harder.
Get in here.
No.
Please no.
That is 18 to hit the Enchantress.
It hits.
Oh, thank
It
God.
definitely hits.
Woo. $17 points of slashing damage. And my AC bumps up by 5 till my next turn.
Nice.
Okay, very cool. That is Alrin's turn. It is her turn. She is gonna focus on you. Let me just check something here. Okay. Yeah, she is going to turn to you and she's gonna make some attacks as she draws this Hey, we got a hype train. Thanks,
Hey-o.
Vamp.
Yay.
Vamp put us over the edge. Bring it on. Is that for me? That's for me.
Not-
I
I'm
got
not
an
giving
advantage.
us advantages. That feels like cheating.
Yeah, that does.
That's
That
only
does.
fair.
Yeah. All right, I got an
Hey,
advantage.
Dave,
You know
did you
what?
see my new ring, Dave?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this advantage right away.
no.
You're damn right you should.
I am going to use it on one of my favoritist people as she draws this beautiful rapier. I would say, Alrin, as you see this rapier being drawn from from the scabbard, you start to salivate. This thing is freaking beautiful. And
Oh,
it
great,
looks
more liquid coming out of me.
ridiculously deadly.
You're gonna be so dehydrated.
Yeah, he's going to need some water.
I've got cotton mouth.
He's going to definitely need some water.
Yeah.
Yeah, leaky
All right,
bard.
so I'm going to go ahead and roll with advantage. Let me just double check something here.
The tavern name, whatever.
Oh,
Leaky bard.
fuck yeah. That's a
Uh-oh.
natural 20. You did this to yourself, man. That is a natural
part.
20. That is beautiful. I'm going to take it's actually an 18 and a 20. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Boom.
So
Lauren.
Elrin dies.
This is how Alrin
Oh, no, this is
dies.
By his own
Lauren,
hand.
sorry.
Yeah.
Tempting fate.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in our disc. Hey, you guys, we have a Discord server, and if you were in our
Roll all
Discord
ones.
server right now, you'd be able to get in on this beautiful action. Because I'm gonna put this in here.
All ones.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
Chat just said he
I'm
paid
gonna roll.
100 bits to die.
He did. He really did. Hey, damn weirdo.
Pretty much.
Hey, thank you so much.
Hey, hype train.
Yeah, we got ourselves a serious hype train. I'm about to kill Alrin. I'm starting to sweat. My palms are sweating. My feet are sweating. I'm so excited.
He's been trying to do this for a while.
I'm gonna roll some. Andy, you're absolutely right. I am. But it's not me. It's not me. It's the Enchantress. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll double damage. Let me just see. Oh my God. Hold on. I need more dice.
Oh my God.
This rapier, as I was saying, Chad.
Yes.
This rapier is brutal.
Huh.
Absolutely brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I have your slippers?
Okay, here we go. First of all, I'll roll. It's not the piercing damage that kills you.
You gotta put the Crocs in sport mode right now.
So 9 piercing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not the piercing damage that kills you though. It's the psychic damage. The psychic damage. I can't even fit this many dice in my hand. Uh-oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Can't believe a word of it, honestly.
34 points of psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
How you doing?
He's
On the ground.
probably down. Yeah.
You guys watch as your companion goes down.
Can Desmond see that far? I mean, I could ask now, or I'm at my turn. You can wait if you want.
Glowing veins.
Yeah, I mean, you know where the action is happening. You know that this creature, this Enchantress, is brutal, and she is a main source of the problem here for you. But there are other problems.
The charm spell that's on Lauren, is that a concentration spell?
It's not a spell. Interestingly enough, yeah. Yep, it's not a spell.
I'll go back to my corpse.
Yeah, your corpse. Shut up, you corpse. All right, so that's her turn. We still do have one guard who's going to attack Xanthi with their longsword. They are not one of the classes that you are protected from by your spell.
Okay.
Not evil?
Well, it's not an alignment-based spell. It's based on the creature type, is it not, Andy?
Yeah. I mean,
Yep, it's based on creature type. So, anyways,
I have to pull it up again. Sorry.
that's okay.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
Ow. Okay.
That's not too bad. That's going to be 10 slashing damage to Xanthi.
Ouch.
He'll roll a second attack because they do get 2. Oh, that's not good. 8 does not hit you, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What do we have here for wax guys? Desmond, wax guys coming your way. 2 of them. First one, 19 to hit.
Oh, God.
Second
Yeah,
one,
hits.
7 to hit.
Matt
First
misses.
one hits. Yeah, first one will hit. That's only going to be 2 bludgeoning damage. And then
Okay.
Nori, one behind you, is going to take a swing to bludgeon you. That's an 18 to hit, Nori.
Meets a beats.
Ooh, 6 bludgeoning.
It's nothing.
You're fine. You've got so many hit points, you don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, my hit bag.
Alrin, you know what? There's one over by you that I kind of forgot about almost. You're down, aren't you? They're going to just hang. You're just going to hang. They got other things on their mind. That's their turn. Let's go to Desmond.
Yeah, Dez's turn.
Yep.
Can Dez see what happened with the Enchantress?
It's hot in here.
What we said.
You're
Can
25
you
feet
see
away.
what? What are you trying to see? Tell me what you're trying to ascertain, and I'll
Dez was
let you know.
before these wax guys pulled up. He was looking all around. Did he see what happened to Alrin? Can he see the Enchantress right now?
Give me a perception check. You can definitely see the Enchantress. The perception check is to see if you saw what happened to Alrin.
Okay.
Because there's kind of a lot going on over there. And you know what? Just for this one's for you, Shell.
An 11.
Drop music.
Yeah, you called it. You know what's up.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, you guys, for the hype train and all of the frickin' support. These Heroes of Greyhawk appreciate you. You are a hero just as well, I would say, at this point. Yeah, Desmond, you can see the Enchantress. You saw Alrin run over there, but you don't see him currently.
Okay. All right. Just based on that, Dez is gonna pull his crossbow and take a shot at the Enchantress.
Okay. Just be careful you don't miss.
So I'm going to use the rogue's steady aim
Ooh,
ability.
yeah, that's so cool.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself advantage on this
Okay.
next attack.
I love it.
I haven't moved, so I can use it. And after I use this, I can't move or use another bonus action.
Okay. That seems fair.
Yeah. It's 19 plus
It will hit.
to hit, plus
Yep.
9, 28 to hit.
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of a lot to hit.
Okay. He will get
This track slaps. This is
Sneak attack
this is
for
from our
this.
friends over at Tabletop Audio. They produce so much great stuff.
Okay, that's
How much damage?
16 piercing.
Ooh, that's painful. Okay. She takes notice.
Yeah.
Her head snaps in your direction. You've gotten her attention.
And that was everything. That was everything he had. So
Okay.
she's not concentrating on anything by any chance.
It's not a concentration show. Nori,
Nori's gonna take another couple swings at the hexed guy here.
what's up, Baptized
you.
in Pus? Welcome in. Good to see ya. All right, number 2. Yeah.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, second swing. Ooh, darn it, one's a 20. The other one is a 17.
That does not hit either.
Okay. I will roll to see if I can get rid of.
Okay. You make a couple of
Here.
swings with your hex blade and it just crashes off of the armor of this individual.
Ooh, I think that's it. 19.
Yes, you are no longer frightened, which should be
Okay.
helpful.
I would like to bonus action move the hex to the Enchantress.
Can you
Stuff's
do
going
that
down.
even if the person doesn't die? Or is it only when the target dies that you can move it as a bonus action?
Actually, I think you're right. Yes, never mind.
Okay.
Bonus
that
action
thought.
then
Yeah.
instead I am going to Misty Step behind her.
Ooh, snap! That's fucking cool.
Oh,
That's very cool.
wow.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, Xanthi. What are you gonna do? So, hear me
I
out.
think I can do this. I am going to summon my fairies, and I'm gonna use sorcery points to expand my distance to twice my distance.
Yes.
Which would mean
Ooh.
that my range is, instead of 15 feet, 30 feet
Damn.
from where I am. So just a wave of fairies goes out in every direction.
So it goes out to how far? 60?
30
Goes out to
30.
30.
from me.
Oh,
It's normally
gotcha.
15.
Yeah,
30
it's,
radius.
it's normally 15.
Correct.
30 radius.
Holy shit.
So,
That's the whole room, basically.
I mean, that's
yes.
everything.
That's so good. It's the whole room.
Yeah. That
Fairy
is
surge.
that is
Fairy
the
surge.
whole room. Okay.
A fairy
Okay.
ball.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
What level did you cast it at? Second level?
Sorcery. Yeah.
Oh, just the level
Oh,
that
it's
it is.
it's
will
like the sorcerer point expands it. Makes
Yeah,
it a big-
so
like a
sorcery
meta magic,
points
yeah.
like puts a spin on something. Like I can split it, or I can double the time limit, or I can double the distance, or
Right.
I can
Okay.
change.
Yeah, it's a meta magic. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
meta magic. I can
So
change
it is
the
now
type of
a-
damage if I want to.
30-foot radius is what you're telling me. 5, 10.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. That's 30 feet right there in all directions from Xanthi as these ravenous little fairies begin to devour. I love it. Very cool. Very great idea. Great use of sorcery points. Do you want to move or anything of that nature? Or are you good standing right where you are?
I do want to move a bit. I will
Okay.
go. A second, I'm wrong thing. I would like to move here.
It's getting serious now. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's go to at the top of the round. I need everybody to make a dexterity save, please, as these blood snakes begin to attempt to drain your life force, raveling and writhing around your feet and ankles. Luarn, what'd you get?
Blood snake.
Dexterity? Oh, that's a
Dexterity save.
18. 18
Save. Xanthi, what'd you get?
Hold on. I rolled a 5, but I'm gonna use my favored by the gods, to add another, 2d4 to that. A second.
Okay.
And hope that it's not terrible.
Alrin, what'd you get?
It feels like I just got a failed death save.
Oh,
I'm
that's
laying
right.
on
You're
the
down.
ground.
Yeah, you have one failed death save, my friend.
Oh no.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, that's not a success. So you're gonna take 3 points of necrotic damage. Nori, how about you?
I got a 15.
You are good. And Desmond,
Hey.
16.
you are also good. It is Luarn's
good.
turn.
All right. Is this the sort of thing that I get to try to save against every round or no?
Oh.
No, actually you don't.
Then I don't know
Hey,
what
thanks,
I can
Folk
do.
and Myth. You can role play what you do as a charmed individual until something knocks you out of being charmed.
I'm gonna try to keep her as distracted as I can, in our minds, basically. Try to
Okay.
make whatever memories, whatever information. I'll invent information if I can.
Sure, give me another
to-
deception roll. Folk and Myth, thank you so much for the advantages. I'm assuming those are for the party. Each of you has one additional advantage.
Sweet.
Thank you,
I will
thank
use it
you.
right now, just to mess with her.
Let's give them a shout out.
Nice. That is a 17 on the die. What am I rolling again? Deception,
You were
right?
rolling a deception. Yeah, it sounded like
that's
you were
a-
trying to deceive with some made up stories and such.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, let me just roll a insight. She continues to seem interested as best you can tell.
Well,
Although
that's all I can do right now, really.
her light of interest is shining upon you brightly right now.
Hey, keep it on me, baby. That's
Yep.
all I can really do.
Alrin, let's get a death save from you, please.
All right, using one of the advantages I got from Glass Jaws.
My nat 20.
No.
Oh
I
no.
mean, at least with advantage, I get to take the 7 instead of the 1.
No.
Ugh.
Oh.
You get to like add your con or anything?
No, it's
no.
straight. So
Wrong
I've got
game,
2 death
wrong game.
saves.
Sure.
failures.
Two failed death saves on our pal Alrin. Now I just want to remind everybody before the inevitable happens with Chad's character. He did give me an advantage, and I did roll a natural 20 on that attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I take joy in this? Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Is it my fault? Probably. At some level, yes. Yeah. But is he culpable as well? Of course he is. He showed up to play. Okay. That brings us to the Enchantress's turn and the bad guys. Xanthi, why don't you go ahead and roll your damage for your fairy creatures for me? And I think the
Yeah.
DC to beat is a 16. Is that correct?
It is 16 wisdom.
Okay. All right. So I will start with her, the Enchantress.
Lauren's like, baby, look at me, baby. Don't look at them.
Wisdom. Don't worry about that, girl. Hey, girl.
Don't worry about that.
Wisdom is going to be, that's only a 12. I'm going to get rid of that die right now. So
Okay, well
what's the
then
damage?
She takes the full 18 damage
Shazam!
Okay.
Bam!
Very cool.
as fairies descend upon her
Yep. She
with their
she
I
looks
believe it's
mad.
Sorry, it's
Radiant damage.
Radiant.
All right, I'm gonna roll for the living wicks, the ones that are
Enjoy.
adjacent to her. Natural 20 on the first one, and a failure on the second one. You said it was 18 total. Okay.
Mhm.
We'll call this guy number 2. Okay. We'll go up by Desmond. Ooh, that's a save. So that's 9. On number 3 here. We'll call this guy number 4. Okay, number 4. That's a fail. 18. 2, 3. And that's all of them. Okay. This guy must be number 5 then.
card
We'll
did you roll?
call him number 5. And I will roll for the guard next, and he's going to roll with disadvantage because he's hexed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
That is not going to be a save. That is a failure, so he's going to take 18. Guard number 2.
Cheers, teamwork.
Yeah, that was sweet.
This fairy's finding the chinks in the armor.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right, so for actions, the Enchantress is going to cast Misty Step and land right behind Desmond as a bonus action. And she is going to make some rapier attacks against Desmond.
No like.
No like at all. All right, first one is 23 to hit, Desmond.
I'm gonna cast Shield.
Okay, and what does that bump your AC to then?
Oh God, maybe I don't cast Shield.
Well,
Can I
you get
take
to-
that back?
You get to do it after. Like,
Yeah,
you
it
fail.
doesn't help.
Okay,
So I'll
so
take that
I
one.
would hold on to that spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take on this first attack 10 piercing damage from the rapier, but it's, as I mentioned, it's not the piercing damage that really kills you in this scenario.
This
It's
time.
the psychic damage.
Well, the piercing hurt too. Just saying.
That also.
17 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and she's gonna make her second attack.
Not
That
good.
misses. That's an 11.
Yeah. Holy fudge.
Okay, I guess this guard is gonna move towards Xanthi. He's gonna bring his hex with him and make an attack on
Nice.
Xanthi. His greatsword, dirty 20 to hit Xanthi. Do you want to use a reaction at all on that?
Yeah, I will shield that.
Okay, he'll make a second attack on you. That's not going to hit you. Both of those swings are deflected by your magical shield.
Ting!
These little wax fellows are going to sort of surround Desmond.
Did those wax guys take damage?
They did. They did.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to make some attacks against Desmond. And let me just do one thing. Okay. Desmond, number 3. That is a 19 to hit.
Shield.
There you go. Number 1, that is a 15 to hit, and number 4 is a 16 to hit. They all miss.
Oh.
These two are going to go after Nori. Number 5, that's cocked. Number 5, that's going to miss with a 6 and a 12. Both of them miss. That brings us to Desmond.
Oh. Wow.
Got a little situation up
Oh
there.
yeah,
You know, I had all these plans.
that sounds good.
I had all these plans. But
Disengage, run
just
away!
went out. They just all went out the window. Yeah, Dez is gonna
Bonus action, baby.
bonus action disengage.
You can
He's
stab
gonna
her
move
first.
here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash. 1, 2. Wait. Yeah,
That's
no,
a
that's
bad
my
guy
action.
with the
1,
hex.
2. Oh, yeah. 1. Can I go down there?
Where
I
are
don't see
you?
where you are.
Burning.
I'm right here. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I move further south, Dave? Or is that like a lava?
You can
That
certainly
was a-
try.
That was like a cliff with like mist and badness.
Looks
Or
red.
bones. It was a pile of
hot.
bones.
I won't even make you roll a perception check. You look down there and you can see like these strange clouds, these thick air currents that whoosh and move about in that space. And every once in a while, they part to reveal these piles of skulls below the surface. But yeah, you can totally step over there if you want.
Yeah, no, I'll hold right here.
You still got an action, right?
Uh,
Shoot her.
yeah.
You did your dash action as a bonus, right? And you
Yeah, I haven't
moved.
used the full dash though.
Okay.
Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. If I take, can I take back that dash action? If I go back here?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to use my action to attack her.
Okay.
I'm not going to get much out of it, but I
Something.
think we got to just pour it on. So that's 14 plus 9, so that's 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's a total of 9 piercing.
9 piercing. Okay.
And that's it.
She takes the bolt and she just pulls it out of her chest and drops it to the ground. All right, that was Desmond. Nori with Xanthi on deck.
Nori can see that Alrin is down and has been down for a while.
Correct.
She's gonna take a step up here.
Okay.
She is going to try to stabilize him. With a medicine? Is that what we
DC.
do?
DC 10 medicine.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with advantage that I just got. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, damn.
Hello, Alrin.
Very cool.
Bonus action, I would like to try to command Nibis again. See if I can regain control of him.
Okay. Give me a charisma. Give me a charisma check. Nicely done.
12. Nibis!
Mm.
Nibis, it's your mama! Get this guy! And I'll point at number 5, that wax guy behind me.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Come on, Nibis.
Mm.
Oh, yes. That is... That's an 18 I rolled.
That'll hit.
So he's punching with 1d6 plus 1. 3. 3
3
damage.
points damage. Okay.
Right into the wick.
Yeah.
Right into the wax.
Right into the burning
Waxy
wick.
mess.
That's a
Hitting
good
them in the
boy.
wick.
Mm.
Who's a
Okay.
good boy?
Good turn, Nori. Xanthi.
All right. Yeah. It is. Hold on a second. I just want to see how many sorcery points I
Oh.
currently have.
Dave, real quick. After that hit that she put on me, I probably need to roll a con save to hold that spell.
Oh, all
I
right.
cast on Nori.
Okay.
God damn it.
Xanthi,
Alright,
what do you
sorry,
got?
on Xanthi?
Xanthi, what are you doing?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear. I heard on Xanthi.
Oh, sorry. I took a
in.
lot of damage in. Can you guys hear
PP?
me?
Yeah.
Yep,
Did you
yeah.
lose the spell or not?
I rolled a 14 on my con save, so I took like a lot of damage. So I don't know what that is.
Was it over 28 points of damage? I don't remember. I see a nodding of
know-
yes from
I know
one
it
of the
was
people.
like 20.
Yep. All right. You
17
lose
psychic.
concentration.
Yeah.
Xanthi, what do you want to do?
All right. I am going to.
Thanks for the heads up, by the way, Andy.
Twin spell heal myself and Alrin.
Aw, that's what friends are for.
That's right. At second level. So, all right. Cure wounds. That is Please take 16 points of healing as you regain
Damn.
consciousness before you die.
The best non-cleric cleric ever. It's so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
I
is Alren back up?
Alren is back up.
Now
Damn
get
it!
out there.
No sleeping on the job.
If I can.
All right, back to the top
Off
of the
you
order.
go.
I need everybody to make dexterity saves, please.
Whew.
Blood snakes.
I'm gonna use an advantage
Sure.
from
I would.
Doc.
I would. Thanks, Doc.
Natural 20 again.
You got to be kidding me. And more natural 20s rolled tonight than I've ever seen in my entire life. And we've
Yeah,
got
there
an
have been a
we've got
lot
an
of
emote
20s
for
tonight.
that. We've got an emote for that.
I
Oh
rolled
shit.
a
Well,
7.
so baptizing pus just restored all of Xanthi's spells and abilities. People
Oh,
really want to see Xanthi go supernova, basically, is what they're.
What can I do? I got spells.
Yeah, you
and
get your spells
slots
back. Yep, you get your spells and
Thanks,
abilities
man.
back. Damn. I know, Scottish Jeff. I'm doing my best, man.
Let me unclick all these.
I'm doing my best. All right, so Luarn, what'd you roll for your dex save?
19.
All right,
19.
save. Alren,
9.
you
Oh.
failed. You're gonna take 1 necrotic damage. Nori,
Natural 20.
you got a natural 20. Of course you did.
Yeah,
we
we
have
already-
an emote for that.
we already
We'll
did
do it
that.
again.
Is this a dex
Xanthi, what
save,
did you get
Gabe?
for your dex
Yeah.
save? Yep.
Dex save.
7.
All right, fail. You're gonna take 6 points of necrotic damage.
That's
And
okay. I just healed myself.
Desmond. Yeah, but it's after the heal. Desmond,
Bad.
It's
Bad.
true.
9.
9. You failed. You're gonna take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Des goes down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yes! I mean no!
That was just enough to knock
An
Des out.
Oh,
roller
no.
coaster.
My palms
You're
are
fine.
so sweaty right now. Can somebody get me a towel? Can I get a towel? I'm gonna need a shower after this. All right, Luarn, it's your turn, pal.
All right. So I'm charmed, meaning I can't
So
attack her.
Inoperable right now.
But can I help my friend
In what way?
in a stabilize somebody so they don't bleed out way? Sort of way.
Not
attacking her nor her
You know what?
minions.
Give me a charisma check.
Charisma check.
Make it a save. A charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
That's a 15 on the die. That's pretty good, right? Charisma, say 16 total.
Okay, I will say you can administer. You see the severity of what's happening,
Yeah.
and it wasn't
Gotta
by her
stomp her.
hand that your companion went down. So I
Yeah.
will say that you're able to take an action to stabilize potentially if you want to make a roll or.
Yeah, I would love to make a medicine check.
Okay.
Right. That's a 12. That's enough. Should be
Okay.
enough.
Desmond is stabilized but unconscious.
Okay.
Hey, man. Yeah,
Hey, man.
you all right?
Don't look at my woman.
Don't look at my.
Okay, that is your turn, Alrin. You are gasping back to life. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'd like to get up, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that. It takes half your movement to jump up onto your feet.
That's good.
Yeah.
There's still a little these wiki guys left.
Can I attack number 2?
Yeah.
Since
Damn
I'm
straight.
here,
Damn straight. You
And I
can
just-
attack number 2.
and I feel like I just died again.
Yeah.
You die.
You just went
You just
unconscious.
almost
Just went
died.
unconscious.
I'm
Just saw the lights,
glad
but-
that wasn't a
You're seeing
death
stars.
save.
That's all.
The natural one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Alrin. What a sad,
Get your
sad
bell
state of affairs.
I'm seeing stars apparently, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3rd level on Des
Ooh.
Okay.
as a
All right.
bonus action.
Xanthi, roll your damage for your fairies, please.
Okay.
11 healing, Des.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Gracias.
A lot of teamwork going on. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here.
Oh, I love this.
Oh boy.
Some good damage. What'd you
I
get?
got 18 again.
Oh, good. Okay, 18. Great. All right. So, let me go down the line here. We'll go number 5 first. That's a fail. So 18 total. The number 5. Not dead. Number 2. That is a fail on number 2. 18. Number 2 is dead. Nice job there. We'll go number 3. 15. What? This is a wisdom? Yeah, that's a fail. Number 3. Still up though. Wait, let me check. Oh yeah, still up. Woo. All right, number 1. Fail. Dead. Nice job. And number 4. Natural 20. Oh! I get to have one every once in a while. All right. So they'll still take damage though.
Yep. Take 6 damage if you saved.
I think it's 9, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9. Even better.
Almost died anyways, but still up. All right. And then she is going to roll. I don't think that's gonna. No, she fails as well, so she's gonna take 18 points of damage.
Oh.
Get it.
Wow.
She's starting to look perturbed, I would say, at this point.
I just wink at her across the room.
She probably doesn't even notice it.
Aww.
She says,
You okay, babe?
she says to you, no matter. I have what I need. I have exactly what I need. It's time. Put an end to this, my children. And she disappears.
No.
Actually, there's not going to move. All right. So you guys watch as she disappears into nothingness and you hear this rumbling sound and you watch as the living wicks, the flame, this gnarly wick, this branch almost like structure that sticks out of the top of their head begins to flame, shoots a gout of flame out of it, and they start to melt more rapidly. It's eerie. They say nothing. They make no noise at all. It's just the flickering of the flame as they melt, as they are consuming themselves before you.
Am I uncharmed at this point?
Yeah, the charm drops.
I don't think this is good. We need to get out of here.
Nori. Let me just see this. Nori, Nibis. This is within 20 feet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Nori, Nibis, Alrin, and Xanthi. You are going to take. Give me a dex save.
I would like to use an advantage.
Okay. Nori, what'd you get?
14.
Okay, that's a success. What'd you get for Nibis? Are you rolling with
Nibis?
advantage for Nibis?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Nibis got a 1.
Okay, big time fail. And Xanthi?
Dirty 20.
Okay, success. And Alrin?
15.
That is also a success. So if you succeeded, you're going to take half of this. If not, you're going to take the full damage. As the number 5 explodes into flame, total damage is 14. So Nibis will take 14. The rest of you take 7 fire damage.
Ow.
Same thing with number 3. Number 3 is going to explode. Xanthi, Alrin, Nori, Nibis. Actually, everybody is going to make a dex save. Everybody makes a dex save for me.
I'll use another advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. me too.
Luarn, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
That's a success. Alrin,
21.
that's a success. Nori,
21. I used another advantage.
that's a success. Xanthi,
22.
success. And Desmond,
16.
success. So you guys will all take half of this as number 3 blows up in a ball of fire.
Do you want one from Nibis or no?
Or,
Is he
yeah.
out of the way?
Yep.
Okay,
Please.
so he did not make it.
So 14 damage to Nibis, 7 points of fire damage to the rest of you.
Hey.
Is Nibis still up?
has to. No, but he's got undead fortitude, so he is
Ooh.
going to make a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
of DC 5 plus 14. Well, I don't think he can. Okay, he could roll a 20, I suppose. He rolled a 20.
Yeah,
He's up,
Nibis
he's
got a
back
natural
up.
22. That son
He's
of
got
a
one
bitch.
hit point.
for Nibis.
Nibis, you know what? Congratulations,
Yes.
Nibis. You earned it, buddy.
Undead
Yeah.
fortitude.
All right, and
This
then
guy
the
has lasted way longer than I
final.
thought.
Yeah, he has.
Way
The
longer than I
final.
thought
I hope the
would.
24
So-
hours isn't up yet.
It's coming up. All right, so
It's coming
Desmond, Luarn,
Oh, God.
Xanthi, Alrin, Nori, and Nibis are outside the range. So give me another dex save as this last wick blows up.
I'll use my last advantage on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to use
Okay.
the advantage for this one.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of
Just
that. The guard goes down.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Luarn, what'd you get?
17.
17, success. Desmond,
Dirty 20.
success. Alrin. Or actually, Alrin, I don't think, let me see. I don't remember if I said you needed to make it. Yeah, Alrin, you do need to make it. What'd you get?
He's muted.
You're muted.
We can't hear
Sorry.
you.
We can't hear a word you're saying, buddy.
No,
Yeah.
irrelevant. I have 1 hit point.
Okay.
Back
All
down.
right. And Xanthi, what'd you get?
Does 14 make it?
It does. Success.
Okay.
So those of you who succeeded will take half of this. So 5 points of damage if you succeeded.
Dang it.
Des goes down again.
Oh,
Desmond
no.
goes down. Alrin goes down. Anyone else?
We didn't have to do it.
Okay. At this point, you begin to notice, if you are still up, Luarn, you would probably hear it, that there is something stirring in the mists to the south of the cavern.
We had to get.
Let's get out of here. I'll pick up Desmond if I can.
Yeah, give me a strength check. Or give me an athletics check. Make it an athletics check. You can
He weighs
definitely pick him
85
up.
pounds, so can one.
What's your
Unfortunately, so does Lorne.
actually Desmond is a fairly tall individual as I remember it. He's kind of a bigger
Just
guy.
Kidding.
Yeah.
All right, that's not athletics. You said
Yeah. What's your strength score?
it's an 8. So that's
Yeah.
a total of 9.
You're gonna need help. You guys, anybody who's still up can see Luarn struggling to pick up Desmond. What's up, Garner? Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna wait.
Yell over to
He likes
Philodren
it when
too.
the players go down. Of course you do. You're a DM.
Hey, is Philodren in good enough shape to help, or does he just tell him?
Oh,
If he doesn't
no.
look like he's in good enough shape, I'm just
No.
gonna ask him to go. Okay.
Yeah, he's still inside that cage.
Yeah, you're unlocked. I said, let's go.
All right, I'm
Nori
gonna
will-
roll. I'm rolling a timer right now, and I'm putting it right here.
Nori's gonna run over to Philodren
Okay.
with 2 hit points and open that thing up and drag him out.
It's open. He should be able to get out.
Well, I'll pull. Yeah, whatever.
He's not
doing it,
really
though.
capable of doing much.
I'm dragging him out.
Yeah, he can move, but he needs help. He's like
Okay.
someone who's been in, like deep anesthesia almost.
All right.
Totally out of it. But you can see that someone's gonna have to help Luarn with Desmond. Alrin is down. And you've got Karst.
I think some
Nori
healing
is-
would get these people on their feet. but I
Here's what I'm
don't
gonna
have
do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down the initiative order because I have a timer that's relative to turns.
I have
Okay.
the spells. I just don't know when I can go.
Luarn is attempting to pick up Desmond.
Let me.
Yes?
Can I amend this real quick?
Sure. Absolutely. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
If Philodren can actually walk on his 2 feet, no
Mhm.
matter how slow it is, that might be a better bet for me to grab all hold of him because that won't take that much strength. I
Okay.
don't have to actually bodily pick him up. So maybe Nori and I want to trade places.
So you go over to Desmond, you're like, I can't carry this guy, and you race over to
Nori, could you get Desmond?
Nori's a gnome. Nori should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stronger than I am.
85 pounds soaking wet.
Just drag Des's
45
corpse
pounds
over
soaking wet.
towards
Yeah.
me, and I will
Twen-
twin spell these two
It
guys.
gets lighter. 20 pounds soaking wet.
Okay, so you run over, Lauren, you run over to Karst,
to-
swing open the gate,
Yep.
and pull him out, and he's like, Lord, get me out of here.
Get this way, bud.
Get
Come
me
on,
the
just hold
fuck
on my
outta
shoulder.
here.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, Alrin, you are down. I need a death save.
That's a
Come on, Nat,
success.
Okay, one success. Desmond,
I'm going to use another advantage from the chat.
thank you, chat. I did see some bits come in from Garner, and I don't know who those are for, Garner. You're gonna have to specify if you'd like those to go to somebody individual or just as a general cheer.
Jesus.
What are you trying to do again,
Not good.
Desmond?
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Not die.
And what were you trying to do?
Roll a
Death
death
save.
save.
Oh yeah, you totally failed on that one. I'm
fail.
sorry to say. Xanthi, what do you want to do? Excuse me, Nori. What do you want to do? Sorry, Nori.
Okay, so I was frozen up when we
You have to wait
switched.
one more.
So
Just wait.
what's happening right now?
We're
If you
making.
drag one
we're-
of the corpses
we're
towards me, I
torturing
can get
Ashley.
them both in my next
We're
turn.
torturing Ashley's metagaming so that we can get to you,
Okay.
Nori. Yeah,
I will
Give
drag.
them to me.
don't worry about her.
Who do I need to drag? I mean,
Mm,
Auron is right
what
Okay,
do
there.
you
I'm right
wanna
next to
do?
Alrin. Desmond is like
I want to help.
away.
Metagaming is so uncool. What do you want to do, Nori?
Drags their bodies.
Okay, well, so I see Alrin down. I see Desmond down.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see Alrin is right next to Xanthi.
correct.
So I will run over to Desmond with my 2 hit points and drag him. I can pick him up. I mean, I'm a
Give me an
small
athletics
person, but I
check.
have
Yeah.
13 strength.
Let's get an athletics check.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
Dig deep.
I am lifting with the knees. I am picking him up
Yep.
with an 11.
Yep.
His
Hefty belt.
feet are dragging, but I'm bringing him over to Xanthi.
You can drag him on the ground. Yeah, you definitely can't pick him up with that roll, but you drag him across the ground, his head just smacking on the
Yeah, I
uneven
drag him
floor.
by his feet back over.
Okay. So you get him close. All right, Xanthi, now you can do your thing.
All right, I am going to
Jesus.
twin spell heal. With yeah, second level. So
The drag
the people
show.
who are out, please take 15 points of healing.
Ooh,
Whoa,
snap.
Nice.
Nice.
And
All right. My friends, my timer was short one,
Whoa.
I'm afraid.
I only got one turn.
That's right. Everybody got one turn. You guys watch Xanthi as you channel your healing energy into your companions, and they both gasp with life coming back into their souls, returning to their body. You catch movement and you look down to the south of this chamber and you watch as these 3 glowing green skulls emerge without any sound whatsoever from the mists. And they just look at the 4 of you, the 5 of you. Luarn, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Get out of dodge as quickly as possible.
Only natural.
If that's an enemy, my fairies would attack them.
Sure.
better
Go ahead and roll
verse.
damage. Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but they would just attack them.
Looking back and seeing my companions that are now
Luarn,
standing.
what are you doing? Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
seeing
Doc
that they're now
Shoulder.
standing, I'm telling them, let's go.
Thanks, Doc. Doc just gave
Whatever.
everybody an advantage. Thank you, Doc.
Oh, thanks, Doc.
Sorry, go ahead,
Oh.
Jose.
15.
I'm just
Gotcha.
saying, let's go, and ignoring those skulls because we can't handle them right now. And taking Philodren as quickly as I can out the door. or
Okay, so
towards the door.
you take off towards the open door with Philodren. Okay, no
Yep.
problem.
As quickly as you can go.
Think about where you're going next. Alrin.
I cast invisibility on myself and then run.
Okay. Desmond.
Des kind of climbs to his feet and then looks around, and are his, does he see like Xanthi and Nori taking off at this point?
I've just
No, but
finished
you
healing
saw
you, so I'm right next
Luarn.
to you.
You saw Luarn take off, and you watch Alrin disappear.
He's gonna run over and just like kind of try to come to next to Xanthi and Nori. He's just gonna run to them.
Okay.
Well, you're right next to me.
Oh, okay. I don't have the map up anymore.
Don't
No,
worry
sorry,
about the map,
sorry.
guys. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
map. What are you doing right now? You can see as these skulls rise from
Yeah.
the depths of this thing
I
that
would say
you're gonna be
he's
pretty
gonna
fucked.
try to grab Xanthi and Nori and try to pull them towards the exit.
Okay, so your effort is to kind of like urge people away.
Yeah.
Nori, what are you gonna do?
I will move with my group. I will move with Des and Nori out as fast as
Okay.
possible. If I can help go faster, I will.
Okay, and Xanthi?
Same.
Okay.
We're all like holding each other and running for the exit.
As
I'm
you
telling
race,
Nimbus to come
all
with.
of you race through the exit, Luarn leading the way with kind of dragging, half helping the stumbling Philodren Karst down the corridors, looking for wherever he's about to take him. Alrin having gone invisible within moments of death, struggling through the halls, climbing on the walls or the ceiling or the floor, doesn't matter. You guys all follow. Does anybody close the door on the way out?
I mean,
I was the first one out, so
Nimbus would
have
be
to
the
be-
last.
Nimbus, close that
Nibis
door.
is not closing the door.
Nimbus,
Nibis
Come
is
on,
not
Nimbus.
closing the door.
Nimbus, get the door.
I got it. I got it. You guys all race, right? You guys race out the room. Nori, you look back as Nibis just stops in the hallway at the door and just slams the door shut. And you watch as the door closes, Nibis behind on the other side of the door as it closes. A look of just love and adoration in his eye. And all goes
MVP.
silent as you're running through the halls. You make your way back through the halls looking for an exit of some kind, trying to find your way out. Luarn, you're in the lead. What are you doing? Are you just completely backtracking through
I am
the
backtracking
space?
'cause
Are
we
you
know-
looking for anything in particular? What are you doing?
We know one way that's safe-ish to get out of here, so that's what I'm doing. I'm backtracking. There's no time to go looking for other corridors.
Okay. All right. All right. And the rest of you following as you race through the corridors, uncertain of what is behind you, if something's chased you, no knowledge of where the Enchantress has gone. Satisfied, it seems, with whatever she was able to, and you guys know, like, something she extracted from your companion based on what she said. Luarn, you're still foggy in terms of like what happened. You have some sense that your mind had been penetrated by this domineering entity, but unclear of exactly what you might have given up. Perhaps not so worried about it at this moment as you're trying to escape, but perhaps later you might think about what the ramifications are of the information that you let slip. Nevertheless, you make your way out past the bodies of dead guards that had slaughtered each other, past the bloodstained and feces-filled rooms of the barracks where you had made sick the defenders of this underground complex of desecration, up the stairs, scrambling as fast as you can, out into the main floor of the Deeg Manor, and bursting out through the door. It's amazing, but the light of the morning blinds you as you blast into the courtyard, and you can see and hear just a cacophony of activity going on around the estate itself. You can see that there are soldiers that are responding to something that happened. You can see that there are flames and smoke billowing out of the upstairs of the Deeg Manor. There are, I would say, Luarn and Desmond, you would know that the Vigil Wardens are responding. There is a fire brigade responding as you all spill out onto the street for the moment, unseen or unnoticed, for just a slight moment as you stumble into beyond the courtyard into the streets with your lives Desmond, you look up as you kind of catch your breath, maybe leaning on a tree or a fence post, and you can see two men dressed in nondescript suits, a wide brim hat on them. They seem to be smoking a pipe, and one of them knocks it out on his boot, walks up to you as you are gasping for breath. Well, were you able to accomplish what our employer sent you to? Do you have what we need?
We found him, but they're...
Hand him over then. It is him and the information that we want. We will make good on our master's promise to you of your brother's safety. Quick about it now. He looks around. As these vigil wardens are coming in, you can see you often refer to them as the gentlemen of the watch. They have these long blue cloaks on that are fastened with a clasp that has the emblem of Verbo Bonk, the oak tree, these wide brimmed hats, and they have cudgels and short swords on their belts as they, some of them drawing their swords as they look to be entering into the building or kind of cordoning off bystanders and kind of pushing people back as they're responding to this, much like any sort of law enforcement might respond. Desmond, what do you say? Be quick about it. Your brother's life hangs in the balance.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's not gonna help.
You've made a grave mistake. As this happens, you see the vigil wardens rush up. These two men fade off into the crowd as best they can. You see this man
try to grab one of them if he can.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. I'm going to say this is going to be with disadvantage, Des, because of all of the shit that you have just gone through with being knocked down, basically
bad.
being exhausted.
Like a 3+.
Yeah. I rolled an 18. They slip
5.
away. They slip away. And in their place, these other individuals walk up. They are the vigil wardens. And this man walks up to you and says, "All right, then, I saw you emerge from the building. Fess up what's going on inside. My men need to know." He looks at you, and as you kind of like question, he's like, "Constable Tancone. Fess up now, boy." He looks around.
Are we all there?
Yeah, you guys are all sort of like,
Des?
you guys are all on the ground at this point, like kind of gasping for breath, kind of like you emerged from this massive battle. You're exhausted, bloodied, you have blood all over you. I mean, you're obviously had something to do with what's going on. You look around, give me a perception check. Okay, Desmond?
Oh, God. Oh, perception?
Yep.
Oh, horrible.
Okay.
8 as well.
Nori?
Oh my God.
It's really crowded where we are.
I just rolled like 3
12.
3s.
Alrin?
That 20 for a 23.
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh,
And I'm invisible. So that probably helps.
As you take stock of what's going on, this man who seems to be in command of the vigil wardens who are responding to whatever happened. And Desmond, you know the vigil wardens, you know the sort of, I would say, the legal or the hand of justice that they wield, I guess I would say, that they kind of understand the distinction between good and evil. They understand things that are on the up and up and things that are below the table, right? They get the nuance, right? So you're not necessarily like, they don't come at you as an opposing force, but this Constable Tancone is definitely up in your grill. He is flanked by these other vigil wardens trying to ascertain what the hell's going on. As you look around, you see your companions. Of course, you don't see Alrin because Alrin's invisible, but you see your companions weary the same that you are. But one thing that you don't see is you don't see Luarn. And you don't see Philodren Karst. Alrin, what you do see with that high perception is you hear the sound of glass rolling across cobble. And you look down and you can see there are 2 potion vials. Much like the potion vial of the of potions that you've drank in the past. They're gone. Desmond, these 2 men are standing in front of you asking for an explanation or some sort of information to help them with their response to the situation. What do you say?
You have no idea what you're dealing with. And he's just gonna...
Explain to me now. Humor me. This is important. I have men that have gone inside.
Xanthi's just gonna volunteer, and probably either with a persuasion or deception. She's just gonna say, "There's zombies all over."
Undead. Did you hear that, boys? Undead. We're gonna need to retain you for further questioning if you'll just stay right here, gentlemen. And as he turns, you watch as this knight in glimmering polished armor steps forward and says, Constable Tancone, the mounted boarders will take it from here. And he kind of defers and he steps back and says, Right, Honorable Sir Alphentrask, of course. These are the individuals that we were questioning in regards to what happened here. The knight steps forward and says, I'll take it from here, Tancone. You're dismissed. He bows and leaves the scene. The knight turns to you and says, Your presence has been more than requested. With his prominence, Rollo Augustin, the provost of Verbabank, you would do well to accompany me. And you look behind your shoulders as other knights of his mounted boarders step behind you. And all as one, you start to walk forward. Alrin in the shadows, watching this happen, and your friend, confidant, perhaps, companion of sorts, Luarn, gone. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end this session, with the three of you being escorted to Castle Greyfist for questioning. And that's the end of this session, everybody. And
I'm so mad about this.
Yep, things are not going to be going well for you guys. But I do want to say, Jose, dude, thank you so much for joining us for this awesome adventure in Verbabank. It worked out just perfectly, and I'm glad that you had the time to spend a couple of Tuesdays with us. So thank you for that. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Yeah,
Great
it
time.
was
Really
a lot
fun.
of fun having you, man. And as I mentioned before, I think there will be additional opportunities in the future to bring Luarn back. Luarn is such a great character and has, of course, disappeared in his mysterious fashion that he does. Hopefully he'll be able to find some level of I would say, retirement, perhaps. I will say this, for the sake of this particular closing, Desmond, as you are following the Knight Banneret towards Castle Greyfist, you put your hand inside of a pocket that you might have in your cloak, and you notice that there is a parchment, a piece of parchment, and you nondescriptly pull it from your pocket and read the parchment. And I'm going to play this audio. It is a note from Luarn.
Dear Golden Shears, if you're reading this, I've either met a heroic end fighting off at least a dozen enemies, or more likely, I've disappeared with Philodren after we secured his freedom. If the latter is the case, then let me apologize for my abrupt departure. While I couldn't have saved my friend without you, and I really appreciate your camaraderie, I simply don't trust your employer. Anyone who has to stick a couple of alley hounds on your tail and extort your services probably doesn't have the noblest of intentions towards my friend. And so I thought it best to take the decision out of your hand and get him to safety as quickly as possible. If, on the other hand, you're seeing this after my untimely death, and you've rescued Philodren, please give him one of the 2 potions in my pouch and send him on his way. You're free to keep the other one, since I obviously won't be needing it. Also, in the off chance that I am dead, then the relevant people already know, and will know what to do. It's my hope that the information I've already given you regarding the Eye of Twilight is enough for the boss hound to leave you be. Philodren doesn't know anything more about the Eye than I do, I assure you, and whatever foul and murderous magic is involved is well above our heads. If at some point in the future you find yourselves rid of your yoke and you want to do some hound hunting, the fox is willing to oblige. Feel free to come by the Crestclaw Tavern and let the barkeep know you're back in town. I should be living in some country manor by then, and would love to have you over for some high tea or whatever the hells it is that rich folk do. Your friend and ally, Luarn the Fox. P.S. Please feel free to show this note to those two bully-bugging hound dogs. I'm sure they're looking over your shoulder right now. Come and find us if you can, you curs. This fox welcomes the chase.
And that, my friends, is where we will say goodbye to Jose. Sadly, but with much happiness in our hearts. Jose, thank you so much. Why don't we go around the table, Jose? We'll start with you. Tell us where we can find you, what you have going on, and anything that you want to plug. We'd love for you to do that.
I'm Jose. I am a TTRPG artist. I do commissions. I'm working on a secret project now, and Dave knows about it. We'll be hopefully kickstarting that sometime this year, and we'll let you know, I'm sure, through here. Yeah, there you go. You can find me mostly on Twitter, Instagram, at Judge Ortiz Art. Yeah, that's me.
Jose, once again, thank you so much. It's been awesome playing with you. I know there's lots more games in the future, so I'm excited for that. And we'll
Likewise,
see where
guys.
we'll look for an opportunity to bring Luarn back, perhaps as a future ally of the Heroes of
That's
Greyhawk.
great.
Yeah. Let's jump over to Mr. Vamp Wickman. Survived
I knew
another game. Damn it!
I knew it.
Not for lack
to
of
fight
trying.
another day.
The fox stole my cheese. I knew it. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Van
boy.
Wickman. You can find me here on Tuesday nights. Heroes of Greyhawk, Trying Not to Die, coming real close tonight. Thanks. It was partially my fault, but I'll take it.
The chat bailed you out big time, man.
Yeah, you can also find me Sundays on the GaryCon Live channel at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're getting back into the Okaram adventure written by Luke Gygax, so I'll be back to my Dwarven Druid. Yeah. And otherwise, again, I want to thank Dave for DMing. It was awesome tonight.
You're welcome,
Great
man.
job.
I appreciate that.
It was fantastic. I always appreciate playing games with you. And yeah.
My cold dead heart is filled with joy.
Doubt it. Dude, you're trying to steal my cheese too. I know it.
Dude, you owe me so much cheese.
Oh my God.
I'll take what I want. Hey, Chad, thank you so much. Alrin is fantastic. I can't wait to put him down at some point. Let's jump over to Shelly.
Hey yo, my internet's being weird again, so I'm gonna go quick. Jose, I'm gonna miss you. You did a great job. It was super fun playing with you.
Likewise.
My name is Shelly. You can find me as Flea Monkey out in the world. Hey, it's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. Also here on Thursday playing Anne Ashley's game, and Wednesdays over on Tithalanos' channel playing some Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, thank you, Shelly. Always a pleasure having you and your undead children at the table. Let's jump over to Ashley next.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse. You can find me as Minnesota Muse on our Discord, on Blue Sky, or on Threads as Minnesota Muse 99. And you should come and see us on Thursday for our Undying Sky, where I am the DM of that. It's an Oops All Warlocks campaign.
So good.
And my players have entered into a dark deal with an entity that is very questionable. And they're going to see what they can do to not die and, you know, maybe get out of it, maybe not get out of it. I don't know.
Only time will tell. Stop by Thursday night, 7 p.m. CST to find out. Thanks, Ashley. And last but not least, let's jump over to Andy G. 3D.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch and other places around the internet. You can find me here every Tuesday night playing in Heroes of Greyhawk as Dez, the troubled and cursed rogue that just can't seem to win.
I thought I had you this time.
But,
dude,
you know,
surviving is winning.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Am I
for
right,
sure.
Chad? Surviving is winning.
Surviving is winning. Yeah. And yeah,
Oh,
come
so
check us
close.
out on Thursday nights. We have a lot of fun playing in Ashley's game. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
No.
excited because a rat just coughed up a magical box. Sorry, an undead rat coughed up a
An
magical
undead
box.
rat.
Undead
Yeah.
rat. What could be
Yeah,
better?
my character
Hey,
has a-
oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to say my character has a set of pipes he can play.
I'd say.
It summons rats, and sometimes they're dead and sometimes they're alive.
You never know what you're going to get with them pipes.
Yep.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, everybody in the chat, thank you so much. We had a hype train. We had a bunch of gift subs, a lot of cheering
Awesome
and helping
bits,
out our,
advantages.
helping out our
Thanks, chat.
team here. Doc Shoulder, Garner, thank you so much. Folk and Myth, thank you for that. We had some spell restore abilities for Xanthi, Baptize, and Pus. Thank you for that, my friend. Glass Jaws, getting in there. Damn Weirdo with super generous gift subs galore. Chad giving me the option to give him a natural 20, almost killing him. That was wonderful. Scottish Jeff getting in there. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much. If you're not following the channel, please do. We would appreciate that additional support. If you like what we do and you want to support through a subscription, fine. We just like having you around. So thanks for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. We have a giveaway, and we're going to give away this, what is it? Esmeralda's Guide to Ravenloft. This thing would normally be $25 on the DMs Guild, but we're going to give it away for free to one lucky winner. If you want to get in on the giveaway, !drawing. I'm going to start getting ready for a raid, so please stick around. We're going to go ahead and raid into, and just because I like their channel name, I don't know who they are, Tabletop Titties. Okay, Chad, don't look at me like that, Chad.
Legit.
The birds.
Yeah, it's
the birds,
super legit.
obviously, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yep. No, those are boobies. Those are blue-footed boobies, but close.
Oh.
I like where your mind's at, though, Andy. Always
Isn't there a
above board.
titmouse?
There is a
There's some
titmouse.
things.
There we
There's
go.
some
Bearded-
There we
the
go.
bearded
Those
tit
birds.
is a bird. Bearded tit, it's a bird.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. We got some ornithology experts covering all the bases here. Go ahead and get in !drawing. We're gonna go ahead and do that right about now. Ashley, if you wouldn't mind giving me the ceremonial 5-second countdown.
All right, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
And it looks like Baptized in Pus
Oh,
has
Heyo.
won the giveaway. What up? You won, my friend. I will, if you're here, let's just double check. I do believe that Baptized in Pus was here. So just let us know, please.
He just said some weird stuff.
I know. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how he does it.
Par for the course, right?
I mean,
Yeah, that's how he does it. We'll give Baptized in Pus just a second to respond as we get ready for this raid. Oh, I'm sad to see Luarn go. I'm sad to see Jose go.
Same.
Yeah, yeah. Woot. All right, Baptize and Pus. I'll get in touch with you after the show here. We're gonna go ahead and raid into some of our friends at Tabletop Titties because it's cool. All right, that's it. Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate it. If you want to get involved with Guild Games, come on over to our Discord. I dropped a link in the chat. I'll do it one more time. We'd love to get to know you better. We have some games going on in there that are not streamed. We've got some streamed games that are coming up. You might want to get involved with some of that. So come on and hang out with us. We will see you all next time. Adios.